Right.
Burp.
Right.
Burp.
Right.
Burp.
Right.
Burp. Burp. It is 4:20 in California right now.
It's always 4:20 somewhere.
It's specifically in California, though.
Hey, Rev.
Hey, Mike.
Have you ever smoked weed?
Hey, Mike. What is the statute of limitations on that answer?
I couldn't tell you that.
So
Probably that probably varies by state. Maybe it varies by state.
it's Mike, did you swallow your mic? Are we having some fun mic issues? Can you
Mike, you are muffled.
Okay,
Mike is muffled. Do I
let me
sound muffled to you, Rev?
No, you sound fine. Try backing off the mic just a little bit and see if it's on my end or on their end. Maliciousness, thank you for the 27 months of support.
Like physically back away from the microphone?
Yeah, no, it still sounds the same to me regardless. I turned you down a bit.
Do I sound different than I usually do?
No, hey, someone clip this, and let's see if it's something that's actually like a thing we hear.
What the fuck's going on?
I don't know. It's like we've never even stopped streaming together. We're back and immediately.
Audio issues.
Yeah. Virtue's last reward? No, God. I own it. I own the DS version and the regular. Like the mic sounds bass boosted, not loud but intense.
But again, like I don't sound like that to you, and you're using the audio capture, the desktop audio capture in OBS.
It's a little bit like you don't have a pop filter or something.
I'm not doing anything different than I normally do.
It sounds fine to me.
You know what's weird is if you're not hearing me clipping and popping or whatever, then how the fuck is it that they are?
I don't know. It might be like my desktop audio is set too high. He's not popping off. What?
How many people are hearing nothing?
Mike's a little bit peaky, but otherwise fine.
Oh, that's a problem because sometimes I'm loud, you know, and I could try my best to not be loud.
The game audio is fine. Like, yeah, if someone can just post I turn on a compressor and mic sounds fine. What? How did you turn on a compressor?
What is it? What does you turning on a compressor have to do with anything?
Okay, hold up.
What?
Let me see here. On that answer.
You got it? A clip? Let me
yeah.
see. Yeah, let me listen to that. Let me see what that sounds like. Thank you, Hollow Monster. Muffled jabroni, it says.
Yeah, let's listen for a sec.
Ew, why do I sound like that? Ew.
Yeah, you sound a little bit like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised you didn't make a shopkeep reference. I mean, but I feel like that didn't start until just a minute ago.
But when you listen to that clip,
yeah,
and you listen to me talking in fucking Discord, Discord, I don't sound like that.
Not as bad as that. Like it's super crunchy on there. It's like just a little Discord whatever.
The normal amount of Discord grossness.
Right. How about we hang up and you call me?
Yeah, all right, let's try it.
Hectic Harlequin, thank you for the 3 months of support. Hey.
Hello? Am I crunchy?
Yeah.
I'm still crunchy?
Yeah, why is that a thing now?
Now I'm a different kind of crunchy?
No.
Is there nougat?
It's kind of the same crunch.
Is there nougat?
Like, so I turned up the audio the other day on... Does Mike have noise cancellation on?
On what? Discord?
I guess. Let me check and see if I changed... I didn't change any of my settings.
I don't even know how to do that. I didn't change anything. I have not changed anything in Discord in a very long time.
All right. Keep talking.
Keep talking. What do y'all think about oil literally being less than $0 per barrel? I think it's time to hoard oil.
Yeah,
Buy
I
some
was
oil and
like,
bury it in
is
the
there
backyard.
somewhere that I can? Well, that
Hoard. Just hoard oil.
yeah, I was like, man, do I have some place to store like a barrel or two of crude oil in my apartment?
Who bought stonks? Did anybody buy oil stonks?
No, but now's probably the time, right? Like, it can't get any worse, so it's only going to go up from here, right? That's
Is
how.
Porter? Yeah, well, I mean, no, it could maybe get worse. I think if it's at the point where oil gets worse than this, then we're in like Mad Max post-apocalypse territory.
Hector Harlequin, thank you for 3 months of support, and then Izzy, thank you for the 36. That's 3 years of support. Weed Day. Weed Day it is. Someone asked me on Tumblr, are you going to do anything for Weird Day?
Weird Day? What is Weird Day?
No, like where, but without the H. Were, I guess, Were Day.
The fuck does that like a werewolf?
No, I assumed that they were too high to be able to type weed.
Weird. Weird. So I asked you in the I guess I'm just going to be crunchy because I don't know how to fucking think. I didn't change anything.
I can turn, so I got less reports of crunch from you when I turned you down from your output volume to being 200 to 100.
All right. Come in the podcast room.
Okay. Here. Keep talking.
Keep talking. Porterhouse, did you make any fucking what is it called? I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
I think
Did you do any short options on crude oil? Did you make a shitload of money?
Because it's negative amounts. Like, I don't. So if you walk up to, like, if I go to, like, I don't know, the oil making dude's place.
The oil making dude, gotcha.
Right, yeah. If I go up to him and be like, hey, can I have one oil? He'll be like, yeah, I'll give you $30.
Yeah, I guess that's how that has to work. Like,
yeah.
Mike is louder than Rev now, 50% louder.
Okay, so I can make you 50% quieter.
Yeah, stonks.
Yeah, as far as I understand what's happened today, yeah, they have. Yeah, so I've been noticing that like the amount of like the price for gas has gone down.
Yeah.
Like I've been, not driving too much because, the only time we go out is to like go to the grocery store or, go to Tilda's work to do stuff and, back again. She's working like mostly from home. She just has to drop stuff off every now and then. And gas has just been dropping. It was like at $2 and now it's like last we checked, Tilda went and bought gas when it was at like $1.50.
I don't feel like I've ever seen that in my entire life.
Like, and
Like
we were
that
like,
low,
man,
yeah.
that's a great deal. And now I'm like, do we need gas? And it's like, no, we got a full tank because we haven't needed.
Yep. That's the problem. That just start stockpiling it. Go down there, yeah, and just fill buckets.
Can I
get
like
some buckets? It's just hoard it.
Yeah, just like I got a mop bucket. Could I just pour it in there? I was like, legitimately, like, could I store it somehow? It's $1.30 there. Jesus.
If you go over there with like gasoline canisters and they can't tell you no, like you can buy it. It doesn't have to be in a car when you buy gasoline. Like that's not a law.
Yeah.
You could fill. Yeah, you could. You theoretically should be able to do that. There's no reason you can't do that.
A whole bunch
they
of
call
jerry
them jerry cans. Jerry, it's Newman. He's causing problems again. Jerry cans.
Jerry cans. Yeah. Why is it called jerry can?
Who the fuck is Jerry?
Is that like when you jerry rig something? Who the fuck is Jerry and what is he doing to vehicles?
What do you mean they can tell you no? Apparently they can tell you no, Rev. Apparently I'm wrong. Like why if they're the business owner, they can stop you from fucking hoarding gasoline?
Yeah, I think isn't it jury rigging? I don't know things.
They're talking about something
God,
different.
I was talking about that. I was talking about like, is that the same guy who's jury rigging things and also jerry cans?
No. Me and you got into this once, I think, or it happened on my channel.
If I duct tape a thing, like my bumper fell off on my old car, right? I duct taped it on, right?
Yeah.
So Is that jerry rigging or jury rigging?
Yeah, I'm having deja vu about this right now. Did we talk about this already?
I don't remember. We should probably figure out what we're doing today, rather than just having podcast time.
Okay, no, wait.
Gerrymandering? Wait a minute. Gerrymandering. So, is Jerry just an asshole? What is he doing?
A guy who has a hand in everything.
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Munchie Buttons. That's awesome of you. Thank you.
What just exploded?
That's me clicking back into the window and having a shotgun as my main thing that I click onto. So what are we doing?
I don't know. I don't remember what we did last time. We had some kind of goal that we were working towards, and I remember the last time we streamed this, it was the type of thing where when we ended, we were like, okay, so the next time we play this game, we're definitely going to do X, Y, Z.
I have Eternia crystals. Yeah, I do remember we knew what we were doing. You've gone to hell, but does heaven exist? I don't know.
Jen is saying that we were going to defeat the mechanical bosses, the Destroyer, the Twins, and Skeleton Prime in hard mode materials. You'll find the things that you need to craft a Destroyer's summoning item.
Mechanical eye. I've got the mechanical eye, which gives us the twins. Look at my dog.
I don't see your dog. Where's your dog?
Like over there.
Oh, like, something weird is going on because I don't see a dog at all on my screen.
Yeah, he's like just bouncing, like he's stuck in the little light, like the lava area, and he can't get to me, so he's just like jiggling right there. You're like eye to eye with him there. Graphically
on my screen, there's no dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are not ready for the twins. Okay, cool. Which one are we ready for? Jerry was common slang for Germans because it was a German design to have those. No one ever thought of making a can to put oil in prior to that point?
So you're spelling it with a G, not a J.
No, you're still spelling it with a J. However, jerry-rigging or gerrymandering is spelled with a G. Because of some guy named Jerry.
With a G.
Yeah.
And also apparently it looked like
a
salamander.
Who the fuck named their child Jerry with a G?
If I ever have a pet salamander, I am going to name him Jerry. And also, you know what? It's short for Gerald. That's got to be it.
What? No, Gerald, you're supposed to spell with a J, aren't you?
No way, G. Definitely G. I've known Geralds. It's G.
I see.
But, so I guess when you say Jerry with a J, that might be short for Jeremiah. Is what that might be short for.
That one guy I know. Thank you for the 420 bits. Blaze it. Destroyer is mega easy to cheese. Okay.
Gerald Mandering.
Gerald Mandering. Jury rigging and jerry rigged is a thing.
I think we did talk about that, and the conclusion was that saying it both ways is now accurate because it started one way and then people were saying it the other way, and I guess if you look in a dictionary now, it tells you both are valid.
Is it one of those things that people were so wrong about it for so long that it became accurate?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Exactly.
Hardboat. Okay, so I guess I should look up. So apparently the order of killing the bosses is backwards. We gotta do the twins last.
Okay,
the Destroyer is super easy to cheese. You just need a dirt bridge that's a little bit high in the sky, and a Nimbus rods. Y'all already have 2 of. Will you find the Nimbus rods, and I'll figure out how to summon the Destroyer?
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Hey, I know today is 420, and I don't celebrate myself, but that's just because I'm not a practitioner, but that's okay.
You're straight edge. You're high on life and all that. Gotcha.
Absolutely not.
Definitely.
Anyway, apparently to do this we need no, this isn't helpful at all. Smash Demon or Crimson Altars. Okay, I think there were some to the left. And you have to defeat it before the night ends.
We had that pit in the In the corruption where we were busting all of those open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just go back there.
He needs bright purple dye. Is silver plus purple dye in order to get your mask to look like your mask.
Oh, I think we tried that and it totally didn't look like my mask. Remember?
It might have been the color thing. Like we didn't have the right colors. But yeah, hey, have you heard of IS9?
Do we really have to do this? Do we have to? Do we have to?
Do we have to talk? Yeah.
No. What's IS9?
Fuck as if I know. Like, I kind of checked out on that one. But, like, what the fuck with that?
Just that one. Just that one.
So, okay. So, let me...
When somebody asks you what IS9 is, all right? When you ask someone, I should say, when you ask someone what IS9 is, and they tell you they don't know what that is, they never heard of it, right?
You need to go on a 30-minute diatribe about how ice doesn't melt?
Only correct answer... You have to start by telling them that they're a fucking idiot. You have to start by making
What,
them
you've
feel
never
stupid.
heard of this bullshit I just made up?
Yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it that way. That's step one.
Ripple Requiem. Thank you for the gift sub.
That's a fun name.
That is a fun one.
So,
yeah.
Hey, try it again. Ask me what I means.
Mike, have you ever heard of morphogenic fields?
No, what's that?
You
no,
fucking dumbass slut! How can you have never heard of morphogenic fields?
Now you're getting it.
There you go. That's it.
And then you have to say, it's simple, really.
It is simple. It's just we're all on like a collective consciousness that we're all hooked into, and this isn't me being high. That's just how the fucking game works. Let me explain. Once upon a time, they had an experiment with rats. And the rats, some of which they tried to drown for no fucking reason. And the others, they didn't, because the rat was able to figure out how to get out of the maze before it drowned.
Your explanation has to be at least 45 minutes long.
I don't know how to make that description any longer. So obviously we're going to talk about some spoilers for 999. I just finished it the other day, and you finished it a couple days ago, right?
Finished it like last week, I think, or the week before.
Yeah, so
pretty recently.
So it's pretty recent. So it's in both of our minds.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Or I tried to block it out. Honestly,
let me
fucking know.
Let me explain in the very least that when I played it originally, when we were having this discussion on whether or not I enjoyed it, I played like. I got one ending, and I got the ending with the axe murder, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, there's intrigue here. I want to know, like, who did it? Who's the bad guy? Right?
I may not have gotten that ending. I may not have gotten an ending with an axe murder.
That is probably the most coherent ending out of the bunch.
Did you get all of them?
I got all the endings, yes.
I only got 3.
Which ones did you do?
The one that I got the final ending.
The two that you have to do where it's like the final ending, and then one other, I guess.
And then one other one that, to be honest with you, I don't fucking remember. Do we really not care about spoilers? Do you want me to be specific?
Yeah, I think we're giving people like the warning. Yeah,
we gave a spoiler warning. All right, so the first ending I got was Santa flipped out.
Yeah.
And fucking held, I think June at gunpoint, and fucking left with June, and everybody else died.
Right. Okay.
Right. That was the first ending I got. The second ending I got was fucking Ace and Snake fucking die in the incinerator together, and then everybody else dies. I mean, remember when Ace was just like fucking like cock stomping like on fucking Snake for like an hour while they were having dialogue? Like, remember that?
Yeah, kind of like
fucking just stomping on his fucking face while they're having dialogue, and it makes absolutely no sense. It's like, how are either of them not dead yet? They should fucking Snake has like 18 bullets in his fucking chest, and he's still fucking going on like
a diatribe about
hour-long fucking rant about something.
Did you hear about the rats?
Oh yeah, time is a rat circle.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Join the red team real quick.
Oh, right.
And then the final ending where it's happy and, you know.
Okay. So the ending that I'm referring to, do you care if I spoil the axe murder ending?
Actually, it's impossible for me to care less.
Okay, cool. So what happens in that one is it's an ending where Clover sees not Snake's body, but she still believes it's Snake.
The other guy.
And she goes into the room where the guy's the captain dude is dead. And she steals the axe and then just murders everyone because she figures out the math of who could have possibly gone into that room and figures out that it could only be certain people. And then she kills June just because she tried to defend them. I forget exactly what the combo of people is. And then she kills you because you don't want to, like, go with her because she killed June.
So there's an ending where Clover kills everybody with an axe.
Right, yeah, and it makes sense because it's like she's upset because someone murdered her brother. And so that was the original ending I got when I first played the game. And I was like...
Oh, right, okay.
And I'm like, this makes sense to me. I understand what's going on, and I wonder if she's really the murderer because obviously she's not. Someone killed Snake before, you know, she went off on her, like, whatever the fuck that was, right? That makes sense, right? That she would act that way.
Debate. Yeah, okay. She's getting revenge on everybody. She found her brother dead and she went crazy and flipped out and killed everyone. Sure.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, surely the other ending.
That makes sense.
So I'm like, okay, the other endings are probably like that, and I'll get to actually know what the fuck happens in this story if I just play it through another couple of times, right?
Yeah, but at that point, you had already been introduced to Ice 9.
I figured that was just like a random weird thing. I didn't think that like
some bad translation or something, right?
Or just like a weird moment in the game where they were trying to fill out like dialogue or something. Like it didn't make any sense, but it was just like, yeah, sure. Yeah. Like I didn't think much of it because it didn't get into morphogenic fields. It didn't get into fucking whatever. Let me just tell you right now. You will not like Danganronpa.
No, it's like the same thing, right?
The creators are friends. It is a lot more coherent. But it does definitely have like some weird
stupidity.
Shit.
Some
yeah, without spoiling anything, just because people should go play it, it is a good game. I think it's better. I feel like everyone's motivations make more sense. There's no like mysticism. It's just people are crazy assholes, and there's anime bullshit, but that's just like kind of like you kind of know what that is, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas
you're signing on for it. Yeah.
Whereas 999 is like, this is the Titanic because the Titanic sunk on February or April 13th, April 14th.
I was gonna bring that specifically up to you. How fucking dumb was that? And my favorite part of the game, Rev, is okay. So that whole let's go down the list. That whole thing about the Titanic having a sister ship. Okay.
That's real.
The entire true, fair. Yeah. Okay. The entire thing about Ice 9, which is not real.
So what I don't get about the Ice 9 thing is it has no bearing on the plot.
That's where I'm going with this. Hang on, you're getting ahead of me. You're getting ahead of me.
Okay, sorry.
So the Titanic sister ship, the Ice 9 thing, the morphogenic fields, the
morphogenic fields had something to do with the plot.
Does have bearing on the plot. To be fair, okay. The thing with the
all ice, Alice.
Fuck. Now I'm forgetting my point. Okay, let me simplify this.
Okay.
90% of the bullshit that you are introduced to in that game is relevant to anything in the plot.
Yeah. So like Danganronpa is like, what if it was just morphogenic fields and none of that other bullshit? And the reason that bad things were happening was because someone just felt like doing an experiment or whatever.
That's fine. That sounds cool. I might like that. I would probably much prefer that.
It's still just kind of bullshit, I'll be honest. But like it's an acceptable, like, I understand what's happening and I'm going to suspend a decent amount of belief just because, like, okay, sure, a guy is crazy enough to want to see whether or not telekinesis works, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, I feel like Danganronpa at least has like a coherent line of reasoning of like the bad guy is still a bad guy.
The ship of Theseus was not relevant. Swing set. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah.
The ship of Theseus was not.
So the
relevant
first
at all.
ship is the first ship. Just as an aside, I brought this up on stream, like to solve this whole ship of Theseus thing.
Or you have an opinion on? Like you have a?
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, the first ship is the first ship.
Okay.
What do you think?
I thought we were talking about the thing where if you take the ship apart and you reconstruct it, is it still the same ship?
Yeah, exactly, that one.
That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The first boat is the first boat.
My answer to that is it doesn't fucking matter. It's an irrelevant fucking question. It's a question of like language, kind of. It's like you just like who cares? If I fucking take you apart, atom by atom, like you're made out of carbon, and then I rearrange you into a fucking palm tree, you're still fucking. Are you still Rev? Or if I take you apart and then reassemble you into Rev, you're still. It's stupid. It's a stupid question. It's stupid. It's semantics. ZB, thank you. It's semantics, and it has nothing to do with the fucking plot. The entire character of Alice, remember that?
Yeah, I don't get Alice.
It was a red herring. Apparently, it was a red herring. It was meant to distract you.
But did you get the ending where Alice is there?
That's the final ending, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Apparently, that is in the sequel. Alice's.
So I have the sequel, and here I'll tell you something for free on the.
Are you gonna play
on stream? I'm gonna at least do Danganronpa 3 before I do that. Danganronpa is sort of like what if you took out Alice and the Titanic and fucking Ice 9 and all that, and you replaced it with like anime girl with big boobies and random like anime drama.
See, that seems like that could be cool. Like there were a lot of things about 999 that pissed me off that we were just talking about. Like if you removed them and you streamlined the experience and it was fucking coherent and cohesive and
like they're all high schoolers.
That might be okay.
They're all high schoolers as an aside. That is true. The second game is definitely hornier than.
No, there's a lot of boobies.
The second one, there's just a girl who just regularly falls down and has upskirts, and there's not like a good reason for it other than she's clumsy. Thank you for the Leon bits, Barrier, and Phazon Suits. Thank you for the 5 months of support.
Danganronpa will piss you off. Carnival Tempest, yeah, but in the way that everything pisses me off. Or in just the way that, or in the way that 999 pissed me off. Okay, apparently 999 was written as a standalone title, and Alice at the end should just be read as a joke.
What?
Yeah, apparently that's just like, oh look, oh Alice is real. He.
Yeah. Oh god, how many sides does an octagon have? You can go to hell.
The game tries to make you think that Lotus is Alice.
Yeah, I legitimately thought that. And then for some reason, so in the second one, right? The reason I'm like not super hype about it is, you know how Zero is just like right.
Suck my dick. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, replace Zero with an animatronic evil rabbit.
That's 10-10-10.
No, that's Virtue's Last Reward, yeah. Otherwise, functionally, like, the gameplay loop is fairly similar. People in chat were telling me that the ending would piss me off even more.
Okay.
So...
Oh, man. I can't believe I'm fucking saying it. There is a tiny part of me that wants to see that sequel.
I played a bit of it, and even like casually off stream, I was like, "This is kind of weird." Like, because Lotus is back, and her shirt doesn't exist.
Her tits are even like they're out even more.
Yeah. So imagine if Lotus didn't wear a shirt and instead just had a really big necklace. Mr. Dumb Ass Corgi. What? Thank you for the 2 months of support.
She doesn't have a shirt in the first game.
No,
she
she
just
does.
Has like a
no,
weird
she hold up.
Thing. Oh, they're saying it's not Lotus. It's a different character.
Okay, but let me show you a picture of her. Like I feel like the creator has like a type. You know?
And it's just really, really big, like disgustingly big tits.
And like skimpy outfits, yeah.
Like outrageously barely contained gigantic tits.
Yeah, here, hold up.
Some tells me that you're gonna show me this image and it's basically just gonna be Lotus.
What do you think?
That's just like Lotus with like a fucking like a different head attached.
Yeah. And look, like she's not even wearing a shirt.
That's so stupid.
Like I can't show that on stream probably. Or at least like I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but like look at that.
Oh, that's so stupid. It's like a boob window, but the fucking necklace is the boob window, and that's the only thing that she's wearing.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
It's just a boob window.
It's just a boob window without the rest of the shirt.
Without the rest of the shirt, exactly. A golden toilet seat.
Yeah, it's a toilet seat that she's wearing on her head.
What the fuck is that even supposed to be?
I don't know. I'm gonna crack open a couple of these puppies.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're supposed to.
I think that's what we're supposed to do, because it'll piss it off.
Yeah, we came to piss something off, right?
I mean, am I doing this wrong? That's not how you get the boss? Okay, well, what do we need to do then?
Apparently we're doing the thing that we shouldn't do. You are, but this won't summon it. G-Max is screaming at you to stop.
Okay, I stopped. Those spawn more ore, but also corrupt your world more. Okay, cool. So I stopped doing that. Now what?
How many of those did you break?
Like 4. There's a
All
10% chance to summon it.
Can we might have to roll back the server. Sounds like.
Like, is it that bad that we need to roll back the server? Because I don't think that's a thing we can do.
You see that character, Snackalope? You like it? All right. Well, if we were gonna fight a boss, how do we fight the boss? That's the thing I didn't get.
Yeah, I thought so. When I was reading this
in chat,
it says, destroyer can be spawned by fulfilling any of the conditions. Smash a demon or crimson altar. So we have demon altars in our version.
Yeah.
He has a 10% chance of appearing at night when night falls. Note that this condition is shared with the rest of the trio, thus the results are not guaranteed. Or you use a mechanical worm. How do you get a mechanical worm? Hard mode item to use to destroyer of worlds. Hard mode over blah blah blah. Use it during the day. Will neither summon the boss nor consume the item, or while another one is alive. All enemies have a 0.04% chance of dropping the item, except for statue spawned items and meteor heads. So we just have to kill a fuck ton of things.
That's it.
Or alternatively,
that's
G-Max says 6 rotten chunks. Okay, let's teleport back to base and see if we've got those things. 6 rotten chunks.
We got rotten chunks for sure.
Okay. 6
rotten chunk.
I got rotten chunks. Iron.
5 iron bars.
5 iron bars.
Yeah.
Okay. We could find that.
And I don't know about the soul of night.
I bet we've got it.
You need 6 of those, and if you use that thing during the daytime, it won't work. You have to use it at night.
Okay, I have 3 souls of night. And then 6 iron bars.
Yeah, but we don't have 6 souls a night, huh?
I've got 3. How do we get those again? Would you mind looking that up while I'm looking for things? Iron bars.
I feel like we were just like collecting those. Like we should just.
We needed them for something else. There's silver bars, iron bars. Okay.
Oh, they just. Okay, so if you kill enemies in the corruption, they drop the souls of night. It seems.
Your armor is shit. That's why we were telling you to fish for the best armor. And okay, so here's the deal with fishing. It's really boring.
Yup.
And I get that that is 100%. That is what we should be doing. Nothing in my life makes me want to do that. Like, otherwise it just turns into, like, a podcast where we're just fishing.
I guess that's okay.
I guess.
Military Fiber says that we're clueless and not paying attention to chat. We are clueless, but we're definitely paying attention.
I'm trying to pay attention.
You could say we're not paying attention.
You're looking at roofs for hard more ore as you travel. I mean, there should be more ore about now because I accidentally did things wrong. I did things the dumbest way possible, apparently. Do you not stream Animal Crossing? I should. Me and Tilda should do that at some point. We are going to do it the other day. Someone was asking before I went live whether or not I was going to stream more Homestuck. I just needed like a little bit of a break from like reading stuff for a bit because I had like blown out my voice. And I'd been reading like every single day for Homestuck to get Cascade in line, which is why we didn't stream this last Monday because it was Homestuck holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Animal Crossing with Tilda because she's like a pro at the game. Like that's her like go-to game right now.
All right, so you're gonna do some husbando and wife streams with Animal Crossing.
So.
That sounds cozy and cute.
I think that would be the way to go. But apparently you can play it with just one Joy-Con. I haven't tried it.
I don't know.
I have not even touched Animal Crossing. Since we got Animal Crossing, the Switch has been off limits for the most part. Which is fine.
It's a cute game. It's been keeping me entertained. I was telling him this before the stream. It is not the Animal Crossing game of my dreams. I think, again, we were talking about this last night because of that article. It's a couple of steps back from the last installment, I think.
Like you don't like it as much?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking I did like New Leaf better. Like there are some things that are definitely an improvement on New Leaf, but I don't know. New Leaf just felt like it had more shit to do.
What do we want to do? To answer your question, Jen, and so that way it looks like we're reading chat. I would like to kill bosses. I think that's what I want to do.
Well, I'm killing shit in the corruption because I'm trying to get souls at night, so we can do that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no opinion. I didn't play New Leaf, just because it wasn't. I don't know. Like Animal Crossing, like I remember playing it as a kid, because like that was the way we hung out. Like that was the DS one. Is that me and my friends would like log on and play that and trade animals and stuff. But I don't think
animals?
Yeah, like or fruit, whatever. It's been forever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
not
it's a baby game, is what you're trying to say.
It's just not really my style of game. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. It's like it's a really well-made game that
is for gay babies, is what you're saying. You're calling us all gay babies for liking it.
No.
You heard it here first, folks. RevScarecrow said that Animal Crossing is for gay babies and that we should feel bad for liking it.
That's definitely what I said. There definitely is a recording there of me saying it. Yes. Wow, there's a whole bunch of these fuckers. So, yeah, we're if we need more, here they are.
I can't believe how many of them.
There's so many of them.
Fuck? You don't happen to have torches, do you?
Mike, would I go out of this base unprepared completely?
Yup.
Yeah, you're right.
Yup. Just like I did. Yup. Yeah, but did you ever play Animal Crossing on weed?
On weed.
we have to talk about weed more because it's 420 day.
Yeah, we do. We were gonna do like I was like, man, we gotta find something to do, and so there's a psychedelics mod for Minecraft where you make weed And
you make weed in Minecraft.
Yeah.
God, that sounds depressing.
Yeah, it very much sounds like a 13-year-old was like, I should make a weed mod.
Yeah, some 13-year-old like Seth Rogen, like he watched Pineapple Express while he was high, and then he was like, I'm gonna make a Minecraft mod with weed.
Yeah, no, that sounds right.
You know what we should do? We should make our own like buddy weed movie. Like, you know how they have like Harold and Kumar?
I've never seen that because just it seemed like something that would like corrupt my soul. Not like in a like
it's bad.
Not in like a like, oh, I will learn to be a bad person. I'm already a bad person. What I'm trying to say is like I would feel lesser after having watched it.
I don't think that you're a bad person. But I do understand what you're saying, and I watched it, and I'm certainly much lesser of a human being for it. But we should make our own, like, our own version of it.
Our own version of it where we get super high, and then I'm like, Mike, I'm high, and you're like, oh no, Rev's high.
High. Oh my God, ha ha ha. Oh no, I'm high too. We'll call it Gerald and Cumbro, because you were talking about Gerald before.
Right, yeah.
Remember the name, gerrymandering or whatever?
Right.
And I'll be Cumbro because Kumar.
Yeah, why not?
And yeah, there'll be a wacky montage, Hagertraffum, of us like smoking weed and then like trying to go to fucking, you know, White Castle. But the White Castle is closed, and then you know
we don't even have White Castle in Texas, so we could make it like that, where it's like we try to go to White Castle, and then it doesn't.
What do you have,
exist.
like a Stuckies? What do you got, Stuckies? You have a Stuckies?
What the fuck is Stuckies?
Oh, do you have Fuddruckers?
We have Fuddruckers.
Let's go to Gerald and Cumbro go to Fuddruckers.
Yeah, that's
and
like
then we
the bootleg-ass version of that movie.
And then we get coronavirus from the fucking like protesters outside.
Yeah, see, here's the deal. My experience at Fuddruckers should be paid with the blood of the innocent. Like, people should die so I could go to Fuddruckers.
Dude, it's Fuddruckers. How am I expected to live without fucking Fuddruckers?
If I can't go to Fuddruckers right now, I swear to God.
Hey, do you ever watch Idiocracy?
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene where they show you like the evolution of Fuddruckers?
Yeah.
It's so good.
That was a movie. And I like how like
movie.
People have wildly different takes on it.
It is a little bit of an oversimplification of things, but that's the point. It's a fucking work of satire, you know.
It's it's a comedy. Dude, it's not meant to be taken super fucking seriously.
But dude, butt fuckers. Like how many of us here, okay,
thought of that beforehand?
Thought of that before seeing that movie. That's the genius of Mike Judge in that scene. Because he knows for a fact that every single one of us has looked at a sign that said Fuddruckers, and then giggled, just chuckled silently to ourselves because in our brain we thought butt fuckers.
Yeah.
Like absolutely. Or like fuck something. Just it's something fuck. 100%.
I'm gonna get some torches because we don't have any. Then I'll be back.
Yeah, it is accurate. Right, Luxray? Like, every single one of us has absolutely seen that and thought, like, something fuckers. Yeah, that's 100%. Mike Judge is just, he's fucking brilliant. He really is brilliant.
I think they mean, like, the stupid people breed more thing.
That was part of it in that movie, yeah.
But I think that's probably, like, the only, I mean, I remember reading about some family, and it was like, we have to protect our version of Christianity, and the way we do that is, like, having 1,000 babies. They have like a ridiculous number of children, like 20 or something.
Oh. Are they Irish?
No, they're American.
No. I feel like that's a Irish Catholic trend. Mormon fundamentalists?
I don't know. I saw about like a little bit of it, and I'm like, hey, how about we just don't?
Yeah, they're just basically starting their own cult in there, is what they're doing.
Yeah, there's a very fine line. The Quiverful movement. Okay, why is that?
Let me ask you a question though.
Yeah.
Like, isn't there a certain point where like a woman's body
shouldn't do that anymore?
Just fucking like fails because it already had like 10 children.
I don't know what that limit is. I would imagine that humans aren't supposed to do that.
No, that's like rabbits do that. Like human beings aren't equipped to.
Well,
to
I think
do that.
rabbits do that because like rabbits don't always like work. Like baby rabbits don't always end up growing up, and you just I don't know scattershot have enough babies, and one of these will work. One of these babies will live, and we can continue the line. But,
no, I'm not talking about menopause, Porterhouse. I'm talking about like say she's fucking having a baby,
in a good stream when you have
year.
to say not talking about menopause.
I'm not talking about menopause. I'm talking about
here. Pick up these torches.
For 10 years, like she's having a baby a year. Like, isn't that eventually gonna like?
You shouldn't.
I don't know. They kill her or something.
Like you're probably not supposed to do that.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor either. Again, we're YouTubers and streamers, so we don't actually know things.
Childbirth is low-key terrifying, calibrated how I would say it's high-key.
Literally, the alien from Alien is.
I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah, literally, the fear there is
an allegory
what if
for the pet. Yeah.
What if men could get pregnant and it was
fucked
up?
It's an allegory.
Yeah.
Well, not just. There's a reason that the main character was a woman. That was deliberate.
Right.
In the sense of that thematically, there's a reason why they wrote that script with a female lead, right? I think. But
I don't know enough about Alien. I've watched most of them, and yeah.
What if Mpreg?
Yeah.
What if Mpreg? Yeah. What if Mpreg?
Yeah.
And they thought they were making a horror movie, but in reality, they just
now that's considered fetish.
Kickstarted a fetish.
Yeah. Like, under what circumstances just like a weird aesthetic choice become like a fetish thing? Also, we need to keep going down until we hit the cavern layer in the corruption. So
is that what we want to do? All right.
Yeah, we've apparently already been there, but I figure we might as well like dig anyway.
All right, let me get these candles out. I keep calling them candles, but they're actually torches. It's pretty different.
Yeah, that is a different thing.
There we go. Yeah, it's different. It's pretty different.
We don't need copper for any reason.
Yeah, but did you ever watch Aliens on weed?
Yeah, I think we just need to bring up weed like that, just without context.
It's 420, so we got to fill that 420 quota.
Yeah, we have to talk about weed every 4 minutes, 20 seconds.
I asked you if you had ever smoked weed, and you asked me what the statute of limitations on that crime was.
Yeah.
And my answer to you is I think it depends on the state.
Yeah.
It varies by state.
Yeah. That is the conversation we had. You're right.
Yeah, well, if it's going to be like a Mad Max future, which I think that's again very very fucking unlikely.
Right.
But
I mean, we're going to do the Mad Max thing. They never have drugs in Mad Max. Or any of those
well, they had that that shit that you inhale, like the shiny and chrome shit.
I think that was just literally just spray paint.
Spray paint?
Yeah.
Just up in spray paint, that's all it was?
Yeah. Have you seen those photos of people who like they get caught and they go to jail for like sniffing spray paint in the aisle at like fucking Walmart or whatever, and it's like the guy's like, I didn't do it. And he's got this huge fucking mark. Like he's
then the mugshot.
Yeah.
He has the fucking paint all over his face.
Thank you for the 80 bits. Thank you for the oh, okay. So you already gave me 420 bits already, but thank you.
You know what that just reminded me of, dude?
What? Weed?
All right, so I got this article here, right? Because in the mugshot.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, listen. So I'll read you the headline. This is a Florida man.
Of
article.
course.
All right, we got a Florida man thing here.
Mm-hmm.
And the headline says, Florida man arrested for emptying septic tank into boss's pool. Takes swim in pool. A recently fired Florida man...
No, I was all right with that story for the first half. I was like, fair. Fuck that guy. You know? Power move.
His boss laid him off. I mean, hey, who hasn't wanted to dump?
Yeah, fair enough.
Fecal matter.
Like, I get the first half of that because I'm like, sure, yeah, fuck that guy for laying him off. I understand where the guy's coming from. Sure. Is that the appropriate, like, socially acceptable response? No. Is that something I would do
no.
with a septic tank and a truck? You know, I might think about it. I'd fantasize about it. Would I do it? Probably not. But I would think about it real hard. But then to go swimming in it. Go ahead and explain the rest of this story.
Listen to this character though, because this is a fascinating like human being to me. Ready?
Okay.
An ex-investment banker in Florida was fired from his job for an investment banker.
Yeah, I kind of expected it to be something else. You know?
Right. He was fired for lewd behavior, coming to work intoxicated, and selling cocaine out of the bathroom at work. To get back at his boss, the Florida man emptied an entire septic tank in his boss's swimming pool. All right. When I got home, now this is the boss being interviewed. It says, when I got home from work, I smelled something so rank I almost puked. I looked outside in the backyard and saw the guy I recently fired standing outside of my pool looking like a proud honor student. So he was like, yeah.
Yeah, I did this.
Then I realized he filled my entire pool with turds and pee.
See, I thought this was going to be like a more like blue-collar job. Like he previously did work for like, I don't know, he used to do stuff involving like septic systems. And then like he had a septic system like job and he got fired and he was like, well, here's my last like delivery. Fuck you, right?
Yeah. That's exactly what I was expecting before I clicked on this. 100%. Not he's an investment banker.
Yeah,
right? Maybe the part about the cocaine. Okay, I can see that with an investment banker. Yeah.
Investment bankers and cocaine go together like peanut butter and jelly. It just makes sense. Like you have to. Sound like a you just have to be like fucking off your shits in order to do investment banking.
The whole finance industry, I think like they.
You need a lot of cocaine in order to deal with that shit. Yeah.
It says. When police arrived on scene, the Florida man jumped into the turd-filled swimming pool and told the police to come get him if they want him so bad.
So was he high at the time?
Now, the mugshot.
Let me get above surface. Like I can imagine.
You want to see the mugshot?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to show you the mugshot. All right. Now, whether or not you want to share this with the chat is up to you, because it is rancid. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Now that being said, that does look like a man who, like, he's got like a 1,000-yard stare. So man, okay, let me describe this individual.
Paint the picture.
Okay.
Yeah, paint the picture.
So man, shaggy, like. As in, like, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo haircut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looks like he must have been force cleaned, but, like, they didn't clean around his mouth. Like, they cleaned off his Yeah. They cleaned off his forehead. Yeah. He's wearing, like, I guess prison clothes, because that's way too clean. The rest, they must have sprayed him down.
But there's still a lot of poop in his facial hair. Now, I'm starting to think that this is fake. All right, because
look at his face though. He looks like that is the face of someone who just realized how dumb it was to jump into a like pool filled with shit. Someone, if you want to find it, go find it yourself. I'm not showing it on stream.
Well, Ivan, listen. This is a quote from the cop that arrested him. Okay, this is why I'm starting to suspect that this might not be on the up and up. Okay, it says. I wasn't about to jump in the turd-filled pool, the cop on scene told us. I definitely don't get paid enough to go swimming in pee and poo-poo. I feel like the police officer didn't say that.
You think he wouldn't say poo-poo?
I don't think an officer of the law would use the word poo-poo. I feel like he'd be like
he's
feces.
Allowed to say shit.
I feel like he'd say feces.
He'd probably say feces because feces is super like, you know, oh, that's official.
Yeah.
Even though like
exactly.
We know what you're saying poop.
But also, I don't think a professional like police officer is gonna be like, nope, don't get paid enough for that shit to the press. You know what I mean? Like a cop is probably not gonna say that to the press.
I think it's a reasonable thing to say.
I don't get paid enough to go swimming in pee and poo poo.
Like, yeah, maybe they were censoring him and he said shit originally. That's a good point.
Maybe.
Like,
Maybe.
but why they would, yeah.
I don't think it's a real. I don't think this happens.
Like, I would
fake.
do that if I worked a job where I had access to it. Because there are definitely bosses that I've had. Dead Link to a satire site had it. Okay, cool. So it's not real. You know, I feel like that makes me happy though.
It was like that other article with the guy who fucking like lost a bunch of money on Tesla, or he sold all of his Tesla stock before it skyrocketed, and then he fucking threw turds at pedestrians from his car. Which, again, not real.
Yeah.
But hey, man, like
the world is weird enough that
yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah,
like stuff like that is believable. So I understand why you would.
Man,
And I believed it. Like it got me.
Hey, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Hey, we had fun, and that was the point, wasn't it?
Yeah, I figure whoever made that made it so we could have a little bit of enjoyment. We need to be in
And
the
you know what?
cavern layer, which is like, if you notice, slightly below where we're at. Like right here is cavern. In the water is basically cavern.
It brightened my day. Yeah, but we have to find a way to drain this. This ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make like an air pocket. So dig up. Okay, cool. So now we have an air pocket, so we can just dig down until we get to something. I don't know.
Something was just attacking me or some shit.
Yeah, but your little spiders dealt with it.
Oh, Nick, thank you for the gift sub, Nick.
Nick with 145 gift subs. There's a point where you've made questionable decisions, and giving me money is definitely one of those.
Yeah. He's giving me a lot too. I hope it's okay.
Yeah.
So, you were telling me that you got a bunch of gift subs after people
got their
stimulus
checks.
Their stimulus check, and I did too. And
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, here's the thing, Nick. Thank you for the 20 gift subs.
Billion gift subs.
Thank you. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm not thankful.
Because he is, and I am. We are.
But just like, I don't know how long this bullshittery is gonna last. And like, I don't know if you know this, Mike, but you know the small business thing?
What's that?
That they've got that plan that if you run a small business of under 500 people, you can get like a loan that you don't have to necessarily pay back to the government. I don't know the specifics of it. Look into it yourself.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Shake Shack recently like gave back all the money they got.
Okay. I did see that.
Anyway,
it was like Shake Shack is a small business. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, you make money on Twitch and YouTube, and you have to file your taxes as a individual proprietor, so you are a small business. So you could take those loans. So if things
but no, not if you don't have employees though.
Like, do you not work for yourself?
Come on.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like if things were real hard for us and we needed the money, we have options. Like, people should not be like breaking the bank in order to like keep us afloat. There was a girl I saw the other day on stream or on like Twitch or Twitter or whatever, and she was just like, guys, if you have $5, you've got time. You could give me $5 so that way I could wear nothing and play video games. It's like, can you not be a garbage human being?
$5 is a lot of money these days, man. But
It is, and that's why I'm just like, thank you to the people who give it to me. And if you can't, even prior to this getting as bad as it was, like I was just kind of the opinion of like, on Patreon I was saying it like, if things get hard for you right now, like don't fret. I'm not gonna be getting off. Like, I'm not gonna be like getting mad at you about having to sub or not be able to do Patreon. The world's in a rough spot right now. Take care of yourself. I will figure it out. Don't fucking break the bank over me, because I won't feel good about it.
No, I don't.
That
I don't
someone
wanna
who
think
just
about...
dropped $5 on me then doesn't have rent.
I don't want to think about the fact that somebody who like has been watching me and is giving me money is now fucking, and maybe not right now, but maybe like a month from now.
Exactly.
Like
and I think it probably would be like later on that it would be an issue.
It could end up being like that. So basically, the point that I'm trying to make to you guys is and again, like obviously,
assume you have like half as much money as you have. What if you got laid off tomorrow? What if your job
that's a good way to
stop
look at
being a thing tomorrow? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Ego,
listen,
thank you for the gift sub, and then IC Computer, thank you for the Twitch Prime.
We like need the money and we appreciate it, but at the same time, you gotta think about yourself first. Try to think about yourself first. And like he said, imagine I don't want people doing financially irresponsible things for my benefit.
Yeah,
that will make me feel bad. That's the best way I know how to put that. But like fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Just the reason. Okay, so the point of entertainers is when things are bad, you have a place to go and relax and get away from the world and not deal with the world and not have to deal with the bullshit that's going on in the world. And we make your life a little bit better for just a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't. Like,
as far as us getting small business loans, though, I don't think so.
I don't think that's a
man.
good idea. I'm just saying, like, if we needed if we needed money so bad that like we were gonna have to wear a skimpy outfit and beg our Twitch subs to give us $5 because they're just lazy or whatever the fuck she was on about. Like, it really is one of those like, oh god, I want to punch you in the throat for this.
Is this the cave layer?
We are in the caverns, yes.
So we're good.
We're good at this level, so we could just dig left and right. Yeah, we were good
that's cool.
when we hit the water earlier.
All right, let's just I don't know, maybe see what's going on down there. And by the way, what's that ore that's over there?
The one that was like bright blue that we were like ran past. I couldn't mine it, so I have no idea what it is.
Well, I have a molten pickaxe. I'm gonna see if I combine that with the molten pickaxe real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Fucking angler fishing here.
Anyway, that's enough of that. Just I guess the end of the story is just like, please take care of yourselves. My job is not to be taking your money. My job is to entertain you and make your life a little bit better.
Actually, I think that the fucking Reaver Shark, it feels like a better pickaxe than the molten pickaxe.
I think the Reaver Shark is the best pickaxe we've got right now.
Yeah.
Savano, thank you for the 10 months of support.
Yeah, but how about that weed?
Weed, yeah, we haven't talked about weed recently. Weed.
What if I told you I was on a weed right now?
You're on a weed right now? You injected it?
I injected a weed directly into my cock vein.
That is the best way to have a weed.
That's what they say. Oh, there's a big boy over there.
Oh, great. It's water. Wonderful.
More water. Well, this is cool.
Okay, it is draining, so that's good.
All right.
Pro Jared's penis looks like a fat spliff.
What about Pro Jared's penis on weed?
Yeah, what if Pro Jared's penis was high?
Then what? Damn, that'd be crazy. Would that be crazy or what? Would that be fucked up or what?
That would be crazy. We should make a movie about Pro Jared's high penis.
Oh, man.
What the fuck? What is
Jared and Lich Dick go to White Castle. What do you think?
Pro Jared's plate dick. Did we already talk about plate dicks?
I'm sorry. What's a plate dick, my dude?
Okay, so you know how you can have needle dick?
Yeah, sure. Like that would be a very thin,
like 10 feet
dick?
Long, but like a millimeter wide.
Long but thin. Okay, yeah.
Right. So what would the opposite of that be?
That would be very fat, but flat. Fat but short.
Yeah. So it's just like a dinner plate.
What they call a chode.
Imagine just a dinner plate shaped dick.
Where did this come from?
I don't remember.
Where did this come from? What is this?
I was just talking about it on stream the other day, and chat decided to bring it up.
Why?
Fucking, I don't know. I just was.
Yeah. It's called the tuna can. Well, I think it has to be flatter than that.
Well, I'm just talking about just like impossibly wide, but like disappointingly thin.
So in other words, like somebody got the 4 p.m. dick flattening.
Like,
but it was
the girl
pressed into the pelvic region.
You know, she's messaging you and she's in your DMs and she's like, "Hey, how big around is it?" And you're like, "It's about a foot around." And they're like, "Really?" And you're like, "No lie." And they're like, "Oh man, that's hot." And you're like, "No, it's actually not." Why? Because it's 1 millimeter tall.
Oh, that's so bad and stupid. I love it. A dinner plate. A 9-inch dinner plate, yeah. What? Oh, what is wrong with us?
I don't know.
Man. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's a big fucker. Okay. Oh, shit.
All right, I have 6 souls of night. What did I need?
Do you?
I needed 6 souls of night and then iron, and I've got 8 iron bars, and we needed something else, and I picked it up. Rotten meat. I have 69. Nice. Rotten meat.
I have none of anything. No, I have 15 rotten chunks.
Okay, so we have enough.
And wait, souls of night though? I have 0.
You know how people
how is
nickname
that
their
possible?
dicks? What if you nicknamed your dick like, I don't know,
Gerrymander?
Gerrymander would be one. I'm talking about like, what if your dick was a plate? Like, what do you name it? The plate? Like, you know, people nickname their dick like the Kraken, so they can release the Kraken.
I'm gonna call mine the gold saucer.
Yeah, if your dick was
VII.
like just impossibly flat but wide, like you had the world's widest penis, and people could look it up in like Guinness Book of World Records.
I would call it Flat Boy Slim. You like that?
Yeah.
It's fucking bad. Oh my god.
Unidentified flaccid objects. Yeah, flat earther. I like that one. Just reading ones off the chat. The frisbee. Yeah. That's if you walk up to a lady and you go, you wanna ride on my UFO? They're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then you show it to them. They're gonna be like, huh.
Oh, I want you to know I love this, like, conceptually, whatever this is, like the flat.
Yeah.
The reverse needle dick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Like, play some ultimate frisbee.
But you wouldn't be able to do anything with that.
No, it's completely useless.
Yeah, you can't do anything with it. Yeah, it's like fine china, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you have like fine china in the house, your mom's like, "No, those are the good plates. We don't use those plates."
Yeah, you notice how millennials don't do that?
Yeah, because we're not idiots.
Yeah, do you have just a plate that you don't use?
No, if there's a plate that I don't use, then then that's garbage.
Yeah.
That's garbage. That's called garbage. Am I not using that? That's garbage.
Yeah.
And it's taking up room in my house.
Yeah.
Just throw it out.
Yeah, basically, if I can't use it, it goes in the trash. Like
the floppy disk, the flounder pounder.
I've seen that fetish. What do you mean that you've seen that fetish? I don't like it when chat's like, like when I come up with something insanely stupid and people are like, yeah, I'm into that sexually.
Fetish. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, why?
You can fold it like a taco, Loom Weaver says. And then do what? How does it like get hard? How does it?
I would imagine that it doesn't get much like bigger. Like it's just like slightly longer. Like it doubles in length, but it's still just impossibly useless. And the other thing is like you'd never be able to put it in anything.
Oh, chat. I love listening to him like explain this. I love. Oh fuck, man.
It's like an airbag deploying.
Airbag dick. Oh man. Does it like have foreskin? Like what's the situation with that?
Like imagine being the like what if you were like you had it circumcised as a kid?
Yeah.
And like the official doing it, like you know they take the baby's pants off or however the fuck that procedure is supposed to work.
Right. So the baby gets born and then they take the pants off the baby right after it comes out of the womb.
Right. I've never been sure when they get that operation done. Is it like right as it comes out? They're like, "Welcome to the world." Like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chop.
Okay. Yeah.
Welcome to life. The first thing you're gonna experience on this earth is having your fucking dick snipped in half.
Yeah.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Anyway. So that happens, right?
Yeah.
The doctor's like, he gets the baby out, and he's just like, "Wow." What?
Wow, that's unfortunate. Well, that's.
I'm sorry, we can't do
interesting.
the procedure. They do the sonogram. They're just like, we need you to look at this.
You want to take a ride on my UFO, baby? You want to take a ride to space? I'm gonna take you to the stratosphere.
Like you'd have to be into some weird shit, or
Take
just become
a ride
celibate.
on the UFO. I mean, you could sit on it, but that achieves nothing.
I don't feel like either person would be like, yeah, this is great. Disc
No,
dick is already a fetish. I don't like that. I don't like that.
It's just a toilet seat dick. I think that's like, no, that's too much surface
I
area.
don't like how I can come up with the dumbest fucking thing I can think of, and people are like, yeah.
And it already exists.
Yeah, and there's already like 3,000 pages of porn if you image search it.
Hey, baby, you want to go for a close encounter of the third kind? Huh? Huh? Come on. Come on, take a seat.
Could just be regular balls.
Right, Rule 34. If it exists, there is porn of it.
Yeah, but I feel like if I can say, like, I want to get to the point where I can say something so stupid that it's not a thing. Like I was talking about it the other day on stream. Speaking of Florida Man.
Yeah. Nice.
Thanks. Anyway, there was a guy in Florida who was a couple guys in Florida who were like licking doorbells.
Oh, was this them trying to like spread coronavirus?
No. This is before the whole Corona thing. They were
Why
like they had cameras.
Yeah.
Facing the doorbell so you could see who was doing it.
They were licking we got pirates attacking.
Yeah, and they were like, they would make hardcore eye contact with the camera while licking the doorbell for like hours in one guy's case.
Oh, that is very.
What's the point?
Very disturbing.
Is it to like intimidate someone, or is it like a fetish thing?
Yeah, it's just to be weird and random and like fuck with people for fun. I don't know if it's sexual.
Like, is that a sexual thing? Because that's where my mind went immediately, but I'm like, maybe it's not.
Nah, I think this is just a very specific, bizarre way of fucking with people. Rev, have I ever told you about laking?
I just aged 3 years. What?
Laking. Have I ever told you about laking?
We should probably deal with these pirates. Would you mind flipping the switch?
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Tell me about laking, Mike.
All right.
I remember you telling me about sounding. Thanks for that.
That wasn't me. That was my chat. So anyway.
Okay.
I was in high school, and my friend Pussy,
right,
and another friend of ours had somehow concocted a very bizarre, I'm gonna call it a prank. So I think this started when the two of them went into I think it was a dollar store, and they had found a very cheaply made, yet I believe officially licensed marionette doll of Justin Timberlake.
Right, yeah, because that would have been for like what was it? Bye 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 had that as the thing, like the
music video.
Yeah, in the music video he's like a marionette and he gets his strings clipped.
So that's why this thing existed.
I'm betting that's it.
Okay.
I was watching Bye 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 the other day because you
like the song. That's fine.
It's not the worst song ever. No,
it's a pretty good song.
It's it's as far as pop songs go, not that
Solid
bad.
Song.
Solid
song.
Solid song.
All right.
Anyway.
So now we got that out of the way.
So tell me about laking.
So somehow they got the idea to take the marionette doll.
Uh-huh.
All right, and use duct tape to attach it to the end of a broomstick.
Sure, tell me less.
And then what they would do is they would drive around and go to like bus stops where like people were waiting for the bus, and they would encroach on the bus stop. They would usually do it at night, and they would encroach on the bus stop.
Done.
Yep, they did it several times.
Okay.
All right, they did it. They would do it at night, and they would roll down the window and they would blast. Specifically, they had a couple of songs that they would use. One of the songs was a Tom Waits song. I don't know if you're familiar with Tom Waits.
Not well enough that I'd be able to know any song you'd bring up.
They would play like a weird, creepy Tom Waits song.
Sure.
Right, and then they would slowly drive up on the person, and then stare at them for a few moments, emotionless, and then they would open the passenger side door, and somebody would very slowly take the Justin Timberlake marionette that was attached to a broomstick and slam it onto the pavement in front of the person 3 times.
Right.
In very slow, like rhythmically. All right. And then just slowly drive away.
Right.
And that was laking.
Yeah, so they would just go out laking.
They would do that. And then I think what happened was one night they laked on the wrong people.
Uh-huh.
And they ended up getting chased, and it was very scary. But yeah, that's laking.
Yeah, I don't know how you
come up with that.
No, not that. Like sooner, like, as someone who lives in Texas, like, I just assume everyone has. You would get shot for that.
You would get shot. Yeah, you would absolutely. Yeah, they never got shot, but I think they did at one point get chased, and that was the end of laking.
Right, because they didn't want to get murdered for laking.
Yeah. So when you tell me that there are guys who, as a prank, they would just lick the doorbell camera, I buy that. Yeah, that's.
And you don't think it's a fetish thing, you think? Because that's where my head went, just because I've seen so much shit in my life that I just sort of assumed that someone's doing it for
that, sure.
Yeah. I'm just conditioned to assume that it's a fetish thing. I'm just not aware of what the fetish is or how it could get you off. But somehow someone's getting off to it, you know?
Pussy and our friend, they were not doing that like
sexually,
for sexual reasons. They were just doing that to be like to be fucking morons.
Right.
Which, you know, mission accomplished, I think.
I did notice that, Legend of Cascade. We'll probably have to like go back and play that again soon.
What are you talking
about? My Summer Car. I started another season of it.
Oh, yeah, I heard. How's that going?
I streamed it once. Chat liked it, because I think a lot of them hadn't seen it before. Someone came into chat the other day, and they were like, I haven't watched you since episode, like, 13 of My Summer Car. How are things going? And I'm like, well, I started dating a girl. Oh, really? How's that going? Well, we got engaged. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Congratulations. And I'm like, yeah, we also got married?
It's a classic beloved series.
Yeah, it's the longest running series. I think Homestuck might have beaten it out at this point. But it's the longest running series on After Hours.
Have you ever read Homestuck on Weeds?
No, I was gonna get some Faygo for Cascade, but I just, you know, the world is on fire, and I just couldn't justify it to myself to go and get Faygo.
Couldn't score any Faygo.
Yeah.
Man, what a tragedy.
Yeah, so Faygo is actually incredibly important to the plot of Homestuck. Unironically, it is.
I believe it.
Homestuck is actually the absence of Faygo is entirely what Homestuck is about.
Because that's what makes the Juggalos like become angry and revolt or something, right?
No.
Something like that.
No.
It has nothing to do with Juggalos?
No, it has everything to do with Juggalos.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Tell him more.
And also Guy Fieri is
No,
involved?
I think it's entire. No, you say it's the opposite, but it's actually yes. Yeah, it mellows them out.
So the Faygo is what keeps the Juggalos calm, and when there's no Faygo, they revolt, right?
Yeah,
it's like
and
the
the entirety of Homestuck is dependent on Faygo. I just realized, yeah, no, that's an accurate statement. Like, that is 100% accurate statement about Homestuck.
Oh, Rev. This game that we're playing.
Yeah, we're playing a video game.
It's supposed to get its final update a month from now, and they're going to add a few new bosses. It says Punstar is saying this chat. Coincidentally, one boss for the stage of the game you both are in, and a fuck ton of content.
Cool.
So, we're streaming this at a good time.
Yeah.
Right now, apparently. That'll be cool. A huge update. Huge update, Ice Chris, right? Huge update. And they're saying we won't need a new world for this, which is good. I'd hate to have to start over.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't want to start over, even to check out a new update?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
What if we could take our characters though?
That wouldn't be too bad, because all that we're missing is whatever we don't bring with us.
All right, so you should be able to craft that boss summoning item now.
Yeah,
huh?
so I'm trying to. I have the stuff. I don't know where I create it at is the problem. So I'm gonna just like run around and kind of rub my face on things.
What's up, Dylan? They did revamp the world gen, so a new world is advised. Well, we might skip that part of it, maybe.
It depends. It depends. Okay, mechanical worm, I've got it. I can make one.
All right, so if we summon that boss, first of all, it has to be at night. Definitely don't try to do it now.
Well, it doesn't apparently work. It won't do anything at all if you do that.
It doesn't consume the item. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm gonna wait until night either way.
If we don't kill that boss, we are probably if it kills us, we won't get to fight it again until we go grind for all that shit again.
Well, so the only thing that we're really in short supply of is Soul of Night. And we spent most of our time just going down and getting to the right level.
Yeah. All right. So yes, Soul of Night wasn't too bad to get, I guess. If we do need to craft another one, but I don't want to craft another one. I want to first try it.
Yeah. I want to. So apparently, it's easier if you put, if you have piercing weapons. So like that it's that one boss again, the worm.
The one we fought already? The one that killed us, right?
No, the one where we were digging around just a minute ago, right?
No, I don't think they're talking about that boss.
It's like that, but it's a harder version of it.
I think we did. I think it randomly spawned one night.
Yeah,
and
that
we
sounds
died
right.
to it.
So apparently, if you're high up in the air, and I'd pay money for Rev to read Warrior Cats lore.
Oh, I heard of Warrior Cats. Yeah, I think you'd like Warrior Cats.
So hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, you like cats.
I like
warriors.
cats, but just it's no.
Yeah, you'd like Warrior Cats.
No, it's all right. See, I think Warrior Cats was something that we are just old enough to have missed.
You want me to read Warrior Cats since Rev seems to apparently have no interest in Warrior Cats?
I'm already reading the longest piece of fiction ever written.
Oh, Homestuck. Homestuck is not the longest piece of fiction
It
ever written.
100% is.
Do you know what the longest piece of fiction ever written actually is?
Oh no, what is it? There's another one now, isn't there?
It's a Super Smash Brothers fan fiction.
Right, yeah, that's true. It's not. It's this Smash Brothers fanfic. And then following behind that is Homestuck, and then it's that My Little Pony Fallout one.
I'm sorry, did you just say My Little Pony and like Fallout isn't like Bethesda Fallout?
Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. What a
They
world.
had it like hardbound.
Yeah, what do you think that human being is like as a person? Just like what do you think they're like
Again,
you think they're an intense personality or
I just sort of assume that anything that I don't understand is done for sexual reasons at this point. If I see it on the internet.
Fallout Equestria.
Let's go build the arena. We don't have a lot of time.
All right.
I need some dirt. Do you know where the dirt is?
Probably be in one of the building chests.
Okay, we need to go find a place that we can find a spot that we can put this. Okay, I got dirt. Let's go. We gotta find a place to put this all up.
Let's just put it like right up here, no?
No, because I don't want them killing the stuff.
All right.
You have to upgrade stuff to get the DPS thing, or there's a DPS thing in the thing.
DPS thing in the thing. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, got it.
Helix Snake thinks that the writer of Fallout Equestria is a hardcore right-wing libertarian.
I like
Why
how
does
he
that
says
make
that.
sense?
Yeah, I hate that you
works.
say
Like,
that,
it
and
works.
it's like, yeah, you're probably right. You know what I mean? Like,
that makes so much sense for some reason.
yeah. All right, can you move?
Yeah, I guess. Wait, can I? Okay, yeah, I can go.
Okay, thanks. Apparently, this boss is easier if you have this up in the air.
What is he making? A box? I thought you were supposed to make just like a straight line.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a straight line. I just want it to be high enough up.
All right, you're good, I think.
Okay, do you want to dig out that pole that I put this on?
You don't... it could stay there, no?
Well, it's gonna be hard to get through to the rest of the world.
Yeah, I'm just being a lazy fuck.
Yeah.
I love my spiders. They do everything for me.
I said this the other day on a Homestuck stream, but I want to... You know those guys that are weirdly into, like, World War II specifically?
Yeah. I'm related to one of them.
You know how that's,
What
like,
if-
not... Like, that is a subset of humans, right? That exists?
The people really hardcore into World War II, yeah.
Right, but it's like there's something... How do I use this? Oh, it's not night yet. Okay, I'm going to keep building this. Here, let me give you this.
Yeah.
And you just keep using that until it's actually night.
Okay. Yep. All right, hold on. Yeah, if you left-click, nothing happens. If you right-click, nothing happens.
Make it like 150 blocks in the air or it won't work properly. All right, well...
Listen, I think I don't know, man. It's cool to have an interest in history, I guess. That's
yeah,
fine.
it's just... There's
weird
definitely, like,
necessarily.
a certain, like,
A
demographic
point where it
it's
gets
like...
too weird.
Yeah, and it's just like, there's something here, like...
I think you're just talking about Nazis.
Yeah...
You just mean Nazis.
I think I just mean Nazis, yeah.
Yeah. You want me to you want me to destroy this pole as I go?
But like low key where they haven't like really admitted it yet. That
Maybe. Like they have like SS memorabilia and shit.
See, like I don't like so Lemmy from Motorhead when he was alive, right? He had an apartment that was like a studio apartment, and they have rent control in, I believe it's Vegas is where he was living.
Okay.
And so they never they couldn't raise his rent, and so he was just like, I don't really need like a big mansion or anything. I'm not about that lifestyle, right? So he just kept living in this like dinky like shithole studio apartment.
Okay.
Because it was like right off the strip. And it was just fucking filled with like World War II stuff. Like you couldn't walk. Like it was like an episode of Hoarders.
But I don't think Lemmy was a Nazi.
No, I don't think so either. But he definitely like, I think that was just an aesthetic for metal.
Like World War II shit? Yeah. Maybe.
Probably started by him just being super into it. Super into Prohibition-era mobsters in middle school. Huh.
That's
You can
cool,
be into World War II and not be a Nazi. Yes, 100%.
Did you like jack off to Boardwalk Empire? Boardwalk Empire was...
And you can definitely be into World War II history and not be weird like that, but there's definitely like a certain type of person who is like a little bit too into it. And into it in weird ways.
Do you want me to use this thing yet, dude?
Mike, I thought you were using it this whole time.
Nope.
Okay, thanks. Oh, wow, it's huge. Can it actually get up to us?
I put some clouds out.
I put a hole in the floor. Is your spiders going down there?
Oh, no. No, in fact, I'm not damaging this boss whatsoever. There are 2 of them, dude.
I'm doing damage, I think.
Are there supposed to be 2 of them?
Probably.
You don't want to be down here. You do not want to be down here. Take my word for it.
Are we doing damage? Am I doing damage? I'm just shooting randomly.
It doesn't look like you're doing very much at all, honestly. All those lasers hurt. Oh my fuck! No, don't be down here. Oh shit! Oh no! I'm dead.
Oh god!
Yeah, I'm dead.
Whoa! Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna live. Just get here as soon as possible.
You need to live.
Oh no, we are not good. I'm using health potions. It's not an okay.
All right. So now we have to start grinding to make another one of those things. We may not be ready to do that, dude. We may not be prepared for that.
The eyeballs drop parts. Yeah, but they weren't going in my face. They were going on the ground.
All right, so we'll go back to the
Are you still over here, asshole? Please be over here still. He's not.
Nah, no way. No way. No, no.
All right, well, we got our thing up high enough. Well, if you aim the Nimbus rod right under the bridge, it'll have to place... that's cheese, but yeah.
All right, I'm going to go back to the...
Is the Mega Shark still OP? Not at this point of the game. I think potentially, but not right now. It's not, no.
I'm going to go back to the corruption and get some more... Try to get more souls or Soul of Night.
Okay.
Since
that sounds right.
You know, lame. Fucking lame. We had no chance against that, though. I don't think we should summon that again.
Yeah.
It's like not really a point to it.
I think we can. I think we just have to use the never open a hole in the cheese bridge. I needed a way to shoot it. I couldn't shoot it from where I was at. I wasn't doing any damage.
I need to do something with the Nimbus rod differently, apparently.
So you place that, sort of like how I was just shooting straight down through the bottom of the bridge. You put your Nimbus thing under the bridge, and then it rains on it, doing damage.
So summon the clouds directly underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
That's why you use platforms instead of blocks. We made it out of the wrong thing.
I was told dirt blocks.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in the chat too.
I was told expressly to do dirt blocks. And so I got expressly dirt blocks.
If you had used platforms, you would have been able to shoot through the platforms.
Do not use platforms. Yeah, because the eyes can go through them, right?
Man, so much fucking like disagreement and like.
Everyone is fucking right, but everyone else is wrong for it.
Yeah.
Piss is a canon aspect. Yes, it is.
What are you talking about?
Homestuck.
Piss is canon in Homestuck? Explain.
So everyone, you know how like RPG classes have different classes?
Yeah.
Like, so you could be, I don't know, a bard of rage, or a seer of time. Like you have the first bit and then a second bit that like modifies the first bit.
And you're gonna tell me one of these involves urine?
Theoretically, one of them is, yes.
So this is where we were doing it, right? This is where we got all of them?
Yeah.
This is as far as we came.
Do you want to read Homestuck with me sometime? Like, I don't even want to bother explaining to you what's happened to the plot so far. Just, like, cold bring you into, like, 4,000-something pages into Homestuck.
That sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a dumpster fire.
With absolutely no context for anything that's happening. Yeah, that
like,
sounds
chat
fun.
could just be telling you things. Because I think at this point, like, so far everything I've said about Homestuck has been true. I don't know if you've been following it. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't sound like it does.
Like, it's a fun webcomic about the 90s, sort of.
But like an alternate 90s.
It's just like random stuff is relevant. Like fucking Juggalos and Betty Crocker.
Yeah, I'll be down for that. Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, are you going to do Cascade with Mike? And I'm like, I'm not going to subject Mike to Cascade. He has no idea what the fuck's happening. But randomly, just like halfway through the story, sure. Why not?
Is Cascade a chapter or something
Cascade
specific?
is like 15-minute long flash animation halfway through Homestuck. And it's super important to the plot.
Okay. And it involves juggalos.
Obliquely, yes.
How do juggalos themselves feel about being featured so prominently in this story?
I think they like it.
They like it. Because it doesn't sound to me like juggalos are being portrayed in a particularly positive light here. Does it?
I don't know. I don't know, honestly.
I can summon rain clouds underwater and they work. On a side note.
All right.
On a
Thank
very
you for the 10
interesting
bits,
side note.
Barry Trio struck a pose. Idea. You told Mike random events in Homestuck and JoJo, and he has to figure out whether or not they're true or not.
Oh, yeah, you could... yeah, like you can make shit up.
Yeah, all right, fine.
You have, like, fake things. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There's a guy in a gimp suit, right? And he gets fed sugar cubes because he's such a good boy at killing guys. JoJo.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Easily, I believe that.
Yeah, that one was the easy. That was a gimme.
Yeah, you gave me a gimme.
Yeah, the guy who did voice acting for Deku from My Hero Academia, like the most popular like anime I think right now that's current.
Right, Macadamia Nuts.
Yeah, Macadamia Nuts. Yeah, he lent his voice to some Homestuck animations.
Okay.
True or false?
Now, let me ask you an important... Oh, that's a true or false?
Yeah, that's a true or false.
Oh, that's going to be true.
Yeah, that one's true.
It was, like, too specific.
Yeah,
it's false.
So I got to be like... That's a funny way to say Dragon Ball Z. Well, okay, so Dragon Ball and One Piece are both, like, old and not as new as...
Rev,
yeah.
Here's an important question for you, okay?
Yeah.
Do you like Homestuck, or is this just...
This is a question that the people who are watching my Homestuck streams have asked me several times. And I do not have a fucking good answer to that.
Have an answer for it.
Like, I am enjoying the trip. I don't know as if I'm enjoying every single page of it, but I am unironically enjoying the friends I make along the way.
Like a 32-year-old man just like diving headfirst into one of the most bizarre pieces of internet fiction ever created.
What is
with
Homestuck
absolutely
about?
No fucking amazing. Somebody being stuck at home, I would imagine, like to begin with.
Yeah.
At least to begin with, right?
Yeah. All right. How about this? Everyone in Homestuck is gay.
False.
No, that's true. I'm pretty sure.
So, there's 100% in the universe of Homestuck. Are you telling me there's no straight characters, or are you telling me that in that universe there's no straight people at all?
All of the main characters, I think.
Guy Fieri is gay in Homestuck?
Well, Guy Fieri is not a main character, but he is in it.
Gay Fieri? Yeah, Gay Fieri?
Almost everyone. I feel like, yeah, almost everyone is correct. We're just fucking around here in the Caverns lair until things show up for me to kill, right?
Yeah, we're trying to get souls a night. I already have 4, by the way. So
okay.
what we're doing is working.
1.
So keep doing it, you know. This is a good thing we're doing here.
No, see, here's the problem. I can't come up with anything dumber or more insane sounding than what's actually true about both of those.
Everyone in Homestuck is gay. True.
Yeah.
True fact.
Mostly, apparently.
The vast majority of the
Homestuck is
characters.
a chainsaw-wielding lesbian vampire. Alien. Yeah, no, that one, yeah.
Is that for me?
No, that was just something that someone said in chat. Like,
Okay.
you can't just say things that are inherently true about the comic and be like...
Right, so I know that the character from the 1998 film Hook, a random side character from the 1998 film Hook, is a main character in Homestuck, right?
So he's not, but he is the main character, or the author self-inserts him into... He inserts Rufio into it about like 3,000 something pages in or so, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is like hours and hours of me streaming it, reading it, right?
Right.
About that far in, for really no discernible reason, he makes out with Rufio.
All right.
Like, I don't feel like there was significant build-up to that point that made that make sense.
That's so good. That's so good and stupid. I love it. Someone in chat is saying that Nicolas Cage is a character.
Nicolas Cage is also weirdly important to the plot of Homestuck.
How?
So spoilers for Homestuck to anyone who doesn't want to hear it. One of the characters who's a fucking problem, alien,
there's a
who's
fellow.
never experienced humans before, sees Nicolas Cage and just, like, she loses her fucking mind. And she's like, he's the hottest person ever.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. And is super into Nicolas Cage.
Oh, this guy sells really powerful yo-yos.
You should buy them? Do you need money?
Yeah. Wait, no, maybe not. Hold on. Because I could sell my old yo-yos to him. Yeah, this is good. Hold on.
Regionalized JoJo
I just got
names.
I just got a nice, like, damage upgrade on the yo-yos from this guy. Good shit.
Regionalized JoJo names, right? Because the stands can't be named after bands, so they have to change them.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
Legal reasons?
Legal
then
reasons.
How is? But what about Speedwagon and like?
Yeah, they
fucking
apparently stopped having to do that.
Santana and they were told to stop.
Yeah, but he still kept doing it. So in the dub, you can still hear them say, with like a Japanese accent, the name.
Really?
Yeah. So like, Spice Lady.
As in the Spice Girls?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Notorious
like
Big got changed.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I forgot when Notorious Big was changed too. Notorious Big was what they say in Japanese.
I have the yo-yo bag irregular, yeah.
Well, what is this? Okay, so for the destroyer, focus on the probes. The Nimbus cheese straight up phases through the dirt, and that's what damages the destroyer. The cheese with the Nimbus is that you aim the Nimbus right under the block when you're on top of it. Try testing out right now, and you'll see what happens. All right,
so have a single block, right?
Yeah, so how about this area, not the platform itself, but like this room over here. To the left.
So just put a single block somewhere?
No, just jump up in here. Like, you see this wooden panel that we're on?
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's gone. Just use it here.
All right, so
okay, cool. So that's the strategy, is you do that. And then I keep the eyes away like that. You just leave them so that way they rain under it. And that does damage to them.
all right, that's pretty cheesy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is Zipperman supposed to be? Like, it's not Zipperman, it's something else.
ZZ Top.
No. Okay, I got the last Soul of Night. I've got 2 Sticky Fingers, yeah. Some of these are like, how is that like copyrightable?
What's Sticky Fingers, a band?
Apparently, or a song?
Never heard of it. All right, so I have 5 souls tonight. You want to go try to fight this thing again?
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Being
That's
changed to
AC/DC.
filthy. What do they name it? Filthy acts at a reasonable price.
Seriously?
I think that might be right.
Sticky Fingers is a Rolling Stone album. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you want my souls tonight, or you're
Yeah, I do.
Here, I'm gonna throw them at you.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
There
cool.
you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
then
I also got meat chunks, but you probably got enough of those, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I also
just pulled
have
out a
Cursed Flame. I feel like Cursed Flame was important at some point.
Yeah, go ahead and put it in the chest, and we'll figure it out.
Materials 2, materials 1, materials 2. Okay.
Flaccid Pancake? I haven't seen that one yet. Metallic,
sorry,
I think. Limp Bizkit.
Okay. It's pretty good. Flaccid Pancake? You mean like UFO dick?
Worst Company? Yeah, I remember that one.
Hey,
Little Bomber?
Rev, do you have your Reaver Shark pickaxe?
I do.
I have 2 of them in my inventory. Why do I have 2 of them in my inventory?
Did you kill a fish down there that gave it to you?
I was killing anglerfish.
Little Bomber is probably like the most like they changed it entirely, so it's not even like it's actually that.
Who's Lil Bomber?
Aerosmith.
That's how.
They just did. What is the guy who's got the evil gas called? Green tea, that was it. Yeah.
Green tea. So that would be Purple Haze. That would be
No, that was a different one.
Green tea. Who the fuck? So what band is Green Tea?
Green Day.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
You know, I was actually gonna say that, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, that's too stupid.
Yeah, Green Tea is the
No,
mold
I mean,
guy.
it makes no sense.
The
Can't be Green
Purple
Tea.
Haze is which one? What did they change purple? You described like 3 different Yeah. Yeah, Purple Haze is gas. Evil Green Day is mold.
What's the fucking genocidal baby called?
Oh, fucking
Like,
which
who's that?
one?
What do you mean, which one?
I think it was Death in part 3 and what was Evil Baby? Yeah, Death 13, Manish Boy. Was that it? Thank you for the 100 bits.
Manish boys,
unknown.
boys to men. Manish boy.
Explain Homestuck quadrants to Mike. No, he's okay.
I think he might actually be okay on that one. Is that graph that you showed me once that made me fucking want to be dead?
No, that's the entirety of Homestuck. That is a coherent explanation of all of Homestuck.
I have
JoJo should scare you as a concept. I can't describe... Okay, so JoJo is what happens when someone really wants to get other people into bands.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of doing it like a normal person, they just opt to make a really homoerotic anime. Like...
Is that what he's doing? He wants you to listen to these bands?
I think so, yeah.
Well, have you listened to, like, I don't know, Jimi Hendrix and shit yet?
Well, no, but I'm, like, listening to stuff like Roundabout, suddenly. Yeah, 1 and 2 make sense. Parts 1 and 2 of JoJo make sense. I get what's going on.
Rev, I really like that band, actually.
Yeah, it's good.
You should listen to more of them.
Yeah.
I could give you some listening recommendations if you give a shit.
If you got some like songs specifically I should listen to, I liked it. I think that song should be significantly shorter, but I liked it.
Well, listen, there are songs on their albums that are like fucking 20 minutes long because they are concept albums that are meant to be listened to from start to finish.
Right.
Type of a thing. Like you're supposed to listen to the whole thing straight.
Right.
Straight through.
What's the name of the stand for the big bad in part 5? Speaking of prog rock.
Zimmy Blimmy is his owner of a lonely heart. That was their
Emperor Crimson. That was it.
That was the band's like sellout phase. That was when they were like, you know what, we need to go from prog rock to pop. Having said that, I like that song a lot. I don't quite remember what else was on that album, but you will notice that might be their shortest song because it isn't a prog rock song, right? It's like a pop song.
Mm-hmm. It's meant to end and be radio playable.
Yeah. Well, they get the fucking
area.
70s and shit. That band did get a lot of radio play despite their songs being...
How the fuck do you play those songs? I think there are... No.
I think there's a version of Roundabout that is fucking
like a radio version.
4 minutes or something. I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like you're an asshole if you listen to that. Where do you want me? You're at the arena?
I need to make the thing, and I don't remember how I did it. Like, I've got all of the pieces, but like, I don't... Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. I made another one. Go to the area. I'll see you there.
That Fragile album, Ivan, I love that album. That album is just fucking... That's amazing to listen to that, like, with headphones on. Like, with your fucking eyes closed and after you're on weeds. 420 day, remember?
Yeah, weed.
You gotta be on the weeds.
There was a comic... There was a... What was that? A crossover between Gucci and JoJo? Alright, set up your rain clouds real quick, and then I'll summon it.
Alright, so I'm gonna put one... Watch, just put one, like, here.
Yeah.
Is this good?
Yeah, and then a little bit spaced out.
Here?
Yeah, I think
like
that's good. If that's not good, let us know. Here it is. And then I'm gonna just shoot down.
Maybe you should close that gap right there.
Well, I'm gonna shoot down through this gap.
Ah! Listen to the damage ticks.
It sounds good.
Music to my fucking ears.
So I don't need that hole, but it doesn't seem to be doing any...
Yeah, I can't help but notice that these orbs are passing through despite these not being platforms.
Yeah, I don't really know why they need to be dirt. Because I could be doing damage right now.
Yeah, if they were platforms, you could actually be shooting the boss.
Because I think you're doing more to this thing right now.
Oh, my spiders aren't up. Let me get my spiders up. Yeah. Am I hitting
Oh,
anything?
the boss can't shoot you with lasers. That makes sense.
Yeah, I hit something.
And get your rain going again.
Oh, they're gone. Fuck.
Is it rain or spiders?
No, it's not. Listen to that.
That's a good sound.
My mouse is doing that weird thing again, chat.
What?
There's like cummies or something in my fucking mouse and it's acting weird.
Okay. Hey!
He's dead.
That was easy.
He's dead and we never even saw him. That was a little bit too cheesy.
Oh my god.
Dangerously cheesy. How come the Tiger King never had cheetahs?
We never talked about... We need to talk about Tiger King. I haven't watched it. Apparently you're
Now,
super into it?
I had watched all of it. It is a wild fucking ride. That is kind of like... almost too ridiculous to believe.
Right.
Some of the things that happen in this documentary are just like...
That
no,
can't
that
be real.
didn't. No, that didn't happen. No, that didn't happen. But it absolutely did happen.
I don't know anything about Tiger King. I don't feel like that would work.
It would work.
So should I just not learn any more about it from you? Like a guy just...
You got to know some things. I don't
I
think
know
he knows
some
anything. I think that's the problem. He doesn't know anything at all.
That's okay. I talked about a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know what the fuck about. What's your troll Sona's horns? I don't have one because I'm 32 years old. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Unknown.
And I read Homestuck.
I read Homestuck. But this is for entertainment reasons.
Hey, do you think we could summon another one?
We don't have any
farm it?
more Night of Souls of Night. Otherwise, yes.
All right, I'm gonna go back down there then.
Okay, I'm gonna see what I can make as far as armor goes. Because we got 26 hollow bars. I don't need a troll soda. Everyone already says I'm Dave, so what the fuck does it matter?
Oh, Rev, I still never heard the final version of the fucking Goblin Core song.
Yeah, I forgot that I was writing it.
You didn't finish it?
No, I basically stopped once I sent it to you. Like that.
Oh, well, chat said you debuted it live on stream. Did that not happen? That was lies?
I played like 3 seconds of the thing that I sent you.
All right,
it's
listen,
just like, this
you,
is the thing
if
that
you,
we're working on. And
if you want, okay, what I wanted to do
because I still need to like get the flute part, and I just haven't had time to play flute.
Let me get you like an actual, like I will record an actual drum track with the fucking like electronic drums.
Yeah, I could like jack the speed up super fast to make it work.
The only reason I wasn't doing it was because the mixer or whatever, like did I show you the track of what it was fucking sounding like?
No.
It was sounding like total fucking ass. Like I could not get this to fucking. I could show you right now. Hold on.
Thank you for the 500 bits, Serpent Tucker. If part 6 of the anime finally comes out, given your obligation is to watch the anime pretty much over at this point, would you just watch JoJo for the fuck of it? I would probably do it as another charity donation thing. Like, it is one of the more popular series on my channel, but, like, it seems like a good way of keeping to a thing.
Right.
And then Unknown will never have a main character who has 4 balls. Okay. Yeah,
Nope.
I'll never get to the point in JoJo where there's a character that has 4 balls.
There's a character that has 3. I thought, isn't that a thing?
There's one that gives range damage bonus and one that does more magical
He's
damage.
just ignoring it.
Yeah, I'm just ignoring that because I don't know how to fucking deal with it.
Listen, these fucking files are too big to send you. But basically, what had happened was, I could not get the fucking. See how my voice was sounding in the beginning of the stream? This is the best way to explain this.
I think that was because I had Discord jacked up because I was playing someone on. Is actually watching over yet or no? I have like a handful more episodes and then I'll be done. I had the audio turned up because I was playing Warhammer the other day and the guy doesn't know how to monitor his volume.
His own volume. Okay.
Yeah, and so I just had to turn him up on my end so I could just make him audible enough that I could understand what the fuck was going on. There's a cool thing where he was like, one of my favorite things about like Warhammer is when you win and they go, had I done not what I did, I would have won.
Yeah,
like
well,
had I not lost, I would have won, essentially. It's like, yeah.
well, you think there's like it's the type of game where there's an easily identifiable it was all downhill from there moment? Or it was like here's the thing, like I fucked up.
People will be like, oh, you know, I lost in deployment, because you take turns when you're playing competitively. One person puts down all of their stuff, and then the other guy like counter deploys in their little starting area. And you can do it in a way that's really dumb. For instance, if you don't get first turn and you put all your guys who are very susceptible to being shot directly in front of your opponent's artillery, that's a bad thing, right?
Right.
So they'll just be like, you know, I lost in deployment. And it's like, well, whose fucking fault was that?
Well, now you know for next time.
Yeah. It kind of, I don't know. It upsets me because it's just like, I lost because I'm bad, not because you're good.
Right.
You know, and it's just like, could you just
don't do that?
Don't.
Just feel like nice game. You did good. Obviously, you won because you know what you're doing. Congratulations. Like, is that hard?
What am I using to play Warhammer right now? Tabletop sim, because everything is not possible.
Man, if only I didn't lose, then I would have won.
Yeah.
So, what is this armor that you're making right now?
It's from the hollow armor, and I don't have enough to make a full set. But we could make more.
Okay. I came back to the corruption to grind for more soul things.
I wish I could play Warhammer. It looks cool. Tabletop sim is like $20. It saved me like intense amounts of money because I'll be like, hey, this combo on paper looks good, but is it? Or maybe this army is my style of gameplay, but maybe it's not. And then I try it out and it's not. And it would have cost me like $200, $300 to make that mistake.
He's not exaggerating, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, no.
So, did you ever play Warhammer on weed?
Yeah, I forgot it's 420. We need to be talking about that.
Yeah, you need to somehow work weed into it. Yo, what if there was a version of Warhammer 40k, but yo, it was called Weedhammer 40k, and it was all about weed, and you could build your army out of weed men who smoke weed, but also they are weed? What if that? Wouldn't that be fucking awesome?
I'm surprised that's not a thing. I think playing Warhammer while high would be downright impossible. Like I don't think you would mentally have the focus to be able to like understand what was going on if you were just high off your shit.
Seth Rogen creates his own like Warhammer 40k like
fanfic
line or whatever line of collectibles or whatever the fuck men.
Yeah.
His own army, you know. I gotta be honest with you, man. I really fucking hate like weed comedies. I really fucking hate weed comedies.
I've never found them funny, even when I was the right age for it. You know?
I think it's because it's appealing to people who are on drugs, maybe. So like you have to be on drugs like to enjoy it. Type of a thing.
Have I ever done enough drugs to find Seth Rogen funny? No. I don't think that there's a reasonable amount of drugs you can take to find him funny.
It's like the punchline to every joke is like, oh, because he's high. It's like, oh, he's high.
Yeah.
Haha. He's fucking high. You get it? You get it because weed, because drugs. You get it?
Tell Mike about the Sweet Bro Hella Jeff movie.
I actually know about Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, and I think they're fucking hilarious.
I think you would unironically like... Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen like several Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff comics, and yeah, they actually get me, like they're good.
You might actually like Homestuck.
Because he's parodying like stupid like weed bro humor in those, right? Basically.
How high do you even have to be to fucking that?
So funny. What the fuck? Oh, that's a mimic?
Yeah.
Oh, look at his grody tongue. You see his grody fucking tongue? Oh, he's gonna lick your dick. Oh, you got your dick licked.
My saucer plate.
Do you think if that thing bit your penis, that your penis would get deleted? Like deleted.
Can you
just actually deleted?
Can you get your dick deleted?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of ways. Mostly it involves the coelacanth biting your dick, though. Usually I think something that has a large mouth just nyomping your dick.
No.
Yeah. Nyop. Deleted. That there's only one way to delete it. I think mostly it's about biting it. Like something has to bite it off.
Vanilla Ice using his stand on your dick. I don't even remember what Vanilla Ice was. What? Which part of that was funny?
The fact that there's a Vanilla Ice character in fucking JoJo.
Yeah.
And he's got a stand and it deletes your dick.
Which one was he? The murder marble guy from part 3.
Dick.exe failed to load. Yeah.
Oh, Ice Skates guy. Yeah, Ice Skates guy. I remember Ice Skates guy. Black hole superpower? Dio's bitch boyfriend. Oh, right. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he could. Well.
Wait, so Dio's not dead? That's major spoilerinos.
He rides a Tyrannosaurus Rex at one point, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Like, I don't know why. I feel like, I don't think this, but I think a lot of people think that JoJo peaked in Stardust Crusaders. And I think the creator thinks that.
What season is that?
Want to say part 3.
All right.
And so from then on, it's just like those characters keep coming back.
Right, because he believes he already peaked, so.
Right, he wants more of it.
Right. Let's try to bring back what we know worked.
Whether or not it's accurate or not, I feel like that's what people think.
Where do you think it peaked? Well, you're not done with it yet.
Right? I liked, I think I liked part 1 and 2 the most.
Those are the 2 parts I've watched.
Yeah, I liked those bits because I understood what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, it was relatively easy to follow. There was a little bit of, like Japanese. Obviously, it's an anime, so it's fucking got to be convoluted and fucking weird. It had its little, Ice 9 to it. That's how I'm just gonna describe that from now on.
Yeah,
by the way.
Ice 9, and I'll know what you mean. Where it's just like there's
just
some random ass bullshit that wasn't relevant to the plot, but they tried to pretend like it was. Diamond Unbreakable was a good one. Yeah, I'll give you that. Diamond Unbreakable was a good season. If not parts 1 and 2, I would say probably Diamond Unbreakable.
Okay.
Because I felt like they did everything they were trying to do in Stardust better, and I understood the bad guys' motivations. And why.
Do you realize an important thing, though, that when you say that the first 2 parts are your favorite, there's no stands yet?
Yeah.
There's no stands. They don't have stands in that part?
Yeah, I should point out that Vanilla Ice isn't the stand. That's the guy's name. Okay. His stand is Cream.
It's Cream. Like
the band, yeah.
Oh, okay, yep. That is another awesome band that I like a lot, actually.
I think I've only heard the one song.
What? Like White Room?
Yeah.
White. It's called White Room?
I know which one you're talking about, and yeah, that's the one.
Something Room, yeah. And then there's...
It has like this huge fucking like epic build-up, and it's like... It's the White Room.
That's the White Room.
Yeah.
Cream the Rabbit, yeah.
Yeah.
Mount Wario and Cream the Rabbit.
There's a band named Cream, yeah. Yeah, and their logo is just a dude jerking it.
I like them a lot. I like their drummer a lot. That was, I think fucking... Wasn't Eric Clapton in that band?
Probably. Yeah.
That was like Eric Clapton's first band? Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I grew up on
Yeah.
Eric Clapton and not Cream, really. Like, that's the kind of stuff that my dad plays.
Yeah,
It's
the
like-
grandpa rock. Yeah.
Eric Clapton and Sinatra and Beatles. Yeah.
Is the band Cake involved? Yeah, is there a cake stand?
I don't remember. Someone will have to let me know, but I don't remember them. I think if they were, it was probably that point where it's like they stopped calling them what they called them. Are the
Alright,
Beatles
so-
metal? That's just you'll not understanding what metal is.
Let's play a game. Ready?
Ready.
It's like similar to the one that we were playing before, right?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a fact about, or a quote-unquote fact about Tiger King. And you're going to tell me whether or not this is something that actually happened.
Okay.
All right? Just like we did with JoJo and...
Right, and Homestuck.
Homestuck. Right? Okay.
Okay.
So,
I have 3. How many do you have?
I have 10.
You have 10 Souls of
Yeah.
Night?
Yeah, but I think we're going to want to, like, grind this boss
All
a
right,
little
let's
bit.
get 2 more in the very least, and then we can go and do 3 in quick succession.
All right, so in Tiger King,
Uh-huh.
a woman
Mm-hmm.
who owns a zoo
Uh-huh.
murders her husband and feeds his corpse to the tigers.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly that happened, yes.
Okay, so you already know about that.
I knew about that one, and I feel like that's just because she's got that thing where, like, if her husband goes missing,
Mhm.
then that she can pick up the thing on that as well.
Mhm,
But
mhm,
that's, like,
mhm.
not, like, uncommon to have that clause, especially if your husband works in places where he might just, like, get killed and ditched in the forest somewhere.
Yeah, it's you know, you kind of have to come to your own conclusion, all right? You have to kind of figure it out for yourself. But that bitch Carol Baskin killed her husband, fed him to the tigers, put him in a septic tank, or maybe potentially hit him in the septic tank. All right.
Okay.
It's 100% allegedly true. Well, it's Schulter. All right, what else happened? Okay. In the show Tiger King, right?
Mhm.
One of the zoo owners,
Right.
okay, this guy, is married to 2 men at the same time.
That's the main character, right?
It's a documentary. Like I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
Now
a polygamist.
he's a polygamist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gay
Now.
polygamist.
All right.
Tiger
Yes.
trainer.
Yes, men. Okay. Now. All right. In Tiger King,
Uh-huh.
one of the husbands does the thing where he likes to aim his gun at people and like pretend to shoot them.
Okay.
And then at one point he does so, and the other person goes, please don't do that anymore." And then the husband goes, "Oh, it's okay. It's not even loaded." And then to prove the point, points it at his own head and pulls the trigger and blows his own brains out. True or false?
False?
True.
Huh.
True. True.
True or
True.
false fact about Tiger King? They did an investigation of Tiger King's place after he got arrested.
Mhm.
And in his attic, he's got stuffed tigers. Not like plush,
Taxidermy tigers?
like taxidermy tigers. Right?
Okay. Yes.
That have sex toys in them?
Okay, false.
No.
False.
No, that's true.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, that wasn't in the thing. That was just something that
You made up?
No, that's not in Tiger King, but if you look it up, it's true.
Okay, can you tell me the whole tell me more? What's that? What happened?
He has like a sex dungeon in his attic that they found after the filming of the show. with stuffed real tigers, taxidermy tigers, right? That have sex toys in them.
Cops found that out after the documentary was wrapped.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to Google this. Are you talking about Joe Exotic?
I believe so, yes.
Joe Exotic.
True or false, you're middle-aged. It depends on when we're going to die. You're middle-aged if you're 5 when you die when you're 10.
How do you even Google this?
I don't know. I don't think you need to. I don't think you should, actually.
Tiger. Joe Exotic, Tiger. Attic? It was the Attic?
The Attic, yeah.
Tiger,
Attic is probably
Attic.
fine.
All right. Let me see this. All right. Tiger King Star Joe Exotic. Oh, what the fuck? In a new interview. Oh, so yeah, this is post the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is bad. We found pictures of stuffed animals where the mouths and ends had holes cut. Oh no.
So this is when we were talking about this before stream, I was like, I don't know if I really want to watch this.
Oh yeah, this is not no, this is not in the documentary. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, if it makes you feel any better, this person is in prison now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And has COVID-19.
And definitely I didn't know that part.
Yeah, that's true too. Because prisons have absolutely no healthcare system whatsoever.
Yeah, that guy's a real bastard. Like a real bastard. Like a real bastard.
I've heard absolutely 0 things about him that make me like him. Like, I heard that he gave his wife or his mom like a piece of paper and was like, sign this.
Yeah,
and
he like ripped off his mom and like used his mom's house as fucking collateral in a lawsuit without like her knowing what it was.
Yeah, and she just did it because she trusted him because it's her son.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's
nothing
Dutch gone.
that comes out of his mouth nothing I've heard about him makes me go, this is a stand-up individual. Imagine if you were the guy who made the documentary, right? And you just stumbled into these weirdos. And then you made a documentary and you just followed them around for like a week or whatever the length the documentary is. Like, you literally have to do fuck all. It just happened.
Dude, yeah. It just happened.
Or it could be like Cannibal Holocaust. Did you ever hear about Cannibal Holocaust?
Have to write anything. Yeah, what's that?
So there was this horror movie called Cannibal Holocaust, right? People get stuck on an island. They're cannibals. They kill everyone. And it's sort of, how in the forest everyone's like strung up on sticks and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the forest was definitely like heavily inspired by Cannibal Holocaust.
You think so?
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
It's a movie. The directors filmed it like a documentary and then made the actors sign a thing saying they wouldn't be in any movies and they wouldn't
to make it seem like they actually died. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But they didn't. Okay.
They didn't. The only reason that we know it wasn't a documentary was because the director got arrested for essentially murder.
Yeah.
And they had to like basically go, please break your NDA because I'm going to go to jail for there's real animal abuse and cannibal holocaust. Yeah, I believe so.
Well, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a scene where I remember how one of the effects was done. It was like they made the woman sit on like a bicycle seat and then they had her put like a stick in her mouth so that way it looked like she was impaled.
Oh, okay.
They didn't really kill the actors, but they made it seem like they killed the actors.
But,
to the point where like the cops believed it and they had to like tell the actors they could break their NDA.
Making that documentary, the Tiger King documentary, was probably like the easiest thing in the fucking world because like the thing is so fucking outrageous. It just
like, do you think it's like a tiger?
Camera.
Do you think it's like that, where it's like none of that actually happened?
No, it happened. No, it did happen. It did happen. Fact or fiction for Tiger King? Ready?
Okay, another one.
The guy that we were just talking about, Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Attempted to run for president. Actually did run for president in the 2016 presidential elections.
I'd believe that, yeah.
That did take place.
Yeah. President Trump has offered to pardon Joe Exotic. True or false?
No, fucking false, because Joe Exotic requested a presidential pardon, and Trump's apparently said, "I'll look into it."
Yeah, that much is true.
Which he has no reason to give this guy a presidential pardon. Okay, I don't know who that helps. I don't accept him. Nobody likes this guy. He's not gonna do it.
Yeah, but if he thought people would like him, do you think Trump would do it?
Listen, if
they got Trump brownie points for like letting Tiger King guy out of jail,
it's a moot argument because that will never get him brownie points because nobody on this planet thinks that this is a good person. You know what I mean? Like with some of the other pardons that he's given, it was like some kind of political thing.
Someone could potentially believe
taxidermy tigers, okay, and like gets kids addicted to meth, which also essentially happened.
What?
All right, and kills
Honestly, the meth thing is probably the least out there thing. Like, yeah, that guy probably does meth.
All right, so it's like, I don't see it happening. Let me put it to you this way:
Who the fuck has
would
tigers?
Actually be surprised. I would actually be surprised.
Who the fuck has tigers? Like, who goes around and gets a tiger? What kind of person do you have to have?
That is endemic to the entire thing going on here. You have to be a fucking crazy person to be around these fucking animals because they are literally uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's the type of thing where they make this clear in the documentary that a lot of it actually is narcissism. Because these people, it's pretty obvious from watching this, these people don't give a shit about these animals.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about the well-being of the animals. They act like they do this for like conservation of an endangered species. They don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Okay? What they want is they want to look cool because they have cool tigers with them, and they want to show everybody how cool they are because they have cool tigers. I heard something
like the guy they based Scarface on is in it.
Yes. True. True. A guy that they based part of the character, Al Pacino's character, on.
Like, I saw a clip of that, and it's just like, what do you want me to say? That I didn't cut that guy's head off with a circular saw? Like,
yeah. Well, he's not in prison. He was like, listen, I was there, but it's not like I could stop them, Like, I did my time.
He's evidently the most likable guy. Would you agree with the statement that the guy who is?
You know what? Yes. Yes, that's the most fucked up part about it. Almost every individual that they talk to for this documentary, with the exception of like 2 or 3 that I could think of off the top of my head right now,
just a heinous individual.
Yes, and fucking belongs in prison.
I've heard that the what's her name who maybe killed her husband, is not actually as bad of a person as the documentary makes her seem.
It's possible.
That, like, she doesn't breed the animals or something, and it's just like she gets them and then just lets them live out the rest of their lives and then they die.
She, at one point, decided, she used to, and then at one point decided that, she was better than everybody else who was in this industry and that she wasn't going to do it anymore. According to...
What does that mean?
Joe Exotic, so she is still doing it. I don't know. She might still be doing it.
Thank you for the gift sub.
She might still be doing it, but if she doesn't do it, then that makes her marginally better of a human being as some of the other people involved in this.
Spiral Vertigo, thank you for the 13 months of support. Do you want to kill a couple of these fuckers?
I do. I'm gonna come over there they'll come to base because I have the things.
Yeah. Okay.
There was enough evidence, or there was enough.
Who the fuck is that? Layla, get out of the podcast room.
What? Oh, Hey, nobody said you could go in there. Get out of here.
How do we kill her? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Who the fuck are you?
I think she lives in there now.
Should I become an air pirate? I've considered becoming an air pirate.
That could be like our Roz, if you ever watch Frasier or whatever, like our mixer person, or if you ever listen to Howard Stern, he's got Robin. That could be our Robin for the podcast.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine then.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that one band?
Hold on. Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. What's the name of that one band that it's what steampunk band? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Steampunk band. List of steampunk bands. Like the real pop one. Abney Park, that's it. Yeah. Steam Powered Giraffe is alright too. Whatever happened to Abney Park? Are they still touring?
I've never heard of any of these bands that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like the most hipster subgenre. It's like industrial Victorian.
Okay, listen. I need to backtrack for a second.
Yeah, what's up?
As Quarky points out, this woman's husband left everything to her after filing a restraining order against her. Can you think about that for a second?
That does seem a little bit weird. Like, why would you do that? Okay, I can understand leaving everything to your wife.
All right.
You can craft the Mega Shark now.
Listen.
Okay. Is it any better than the Hasty Onyx Blaster?
I want to point out to you, really quickly, that as a result of this documentary, the fucking police in the jurisdiction where this woman has her zoo have reopened the investigation into her husband's murder after it was like a closed case for like several years. Okay, because to me, if you're like a police department, you don't just do that to a closed case unless you saw something that fucking makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, something made sense to the cops.
Oh, Electro Swing is actually pretty good. Have you ever listened to some Electro Swing?
I don't know anything about this genre of music that you're talking about.
It's like... It's good. It's very good. What's the band that everyone knows about that's Electro Swing? Caravan Palace. There it is. I'll send you some Abney Park and Caravan Palace.
I'll listen to it.
Yeah. Caravan Palace is actually, like, very listenable. Abney Park, like, it's a novelty. It's not bad. The new Caravan Palace, they released a new song recently. It has some weird, like, flat earth thing going on.
Are you saying that the band is flat earthers and they're writing songs about how the earth is flat?
I didn't actually see it. The Furry Strip Club video. Yeah, that one. That band.
Oh, there's music videos. Okay. I was like, how do you see music?
Synesthesia?
Propsopagnosia?
No, it's a different thing. That's where you don't know what the fuck faces are, which apparently is a real thing.
Yeah.
I think the first place that I ever showed art off, I was talking about this when that got brought up. The first place that I showed my art off, it was like a ex Firehouse Subs, and they were like trying to like get the rights for it, but they were like, yeah, you can hang up your art here, kid. I was like, cool. And he's like, yeah, but I won't know if you come by and pick it up. In fact, if you leave this building and come back, I won't know that it's you. You'll have to reintroduce yourself. I'm like, okay.
So, did he use the word propsopagnosia?
No, I don't think it was. We weren't really like that close.
But he told you like, because it could have just been the thing where it's like, kid, you just have a very forgettable face.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right now that I'm not gonna remember this face.
Like, I just don't give a shit about your face.
Like, I don't give a fuck about anybody because I'm so self-absorbed. So my mind doesn't make the effort to remember people's faces, and I'm just gonna let you know and know that ahead of time.
That I just fucking already hate you, kid.
Because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, I guess
I'm not gonna make the effort to learn what you look like.
I guess the music that Spinel has is Electro Swing. I guess.
We have to wait till it's nighttime if we want to fight this boss again.
Yeah,
That's
I'm just
lame.
standing at the thing.
Can we time travel?
No.
So I heard that that Tilda time travels in Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Are you aware that that is a cheating offense, that it goes against the gamer code?
I will kill anyone who says anything against my wife.
You are harboring a criminal. And
I am ride and
that-
die for my wife. If she wants this time skip, I will do so. I will let her.
All right. Well,
Come
As long
to
as you-
come
as long
to
as
the
you know-
platform.
as long as you know the risks you're taking there. You're just gonna kill me if I come to the platform.
That gun emote is actually pretty good. If you're a sub, the combo for it is revolver.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, it kind of wrote itself.
I'm proud of that one for you.
Yeah, I think someone else came up with that, and I'm like, oh, that's obvious.
That's pretty creative, though. That person must have definitely been on weeds, because as we
Yeah.
know, you can only be creative when you're on weeds.
That's my favorite thing, is when someone goes, man, this game, this song, this art, it's so weird. Man, what drugs were they on when they did this?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
The only thing I've fucking unironically meant that for was the video game Katamari Damacy.
I think that's just what Japanese weirdness is
You,
like.
you think the drug in that case is Japan?
I think so.
You think?
Yeah. No, we already talked about Pro Jared's penis. We made sure that we did that.
All the best Animal Crossing towns were made on at least 5 weeds. I didn't know that. That's true. The explanation and that point of view man has heard is that people with prosopagnosia see human faces the way that we see the faces of birds or fish. We can't distinguish animals that aren't us. That's fucking kind of cool and interesting. I mean, that sucks if you have that, obviously. But imagine, like, you're just walking through life and everybody has a fish face.
No, Mike, that's not what that means.
Come on. Imagine you smoked a lot of weeds.
Mike, you've
And
completely
then you
misunderstood what they said.
Imagine you did like 5 weeds and then you walked around and everybody just had like a fish face. It was like blub, 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 blub. That's what that's like. It's like constantly being on at least 5 weeds. That's what prosopagnosia is. Mike, that's not weed. That's DMT.
There's some guy. I think I've told this story. Like,
The
there's
shadow over Innsmouth, yeah.
yeah. There's a guy. Like, I've never run into someone on Molly before, but I definitely ran into someone on Molly when I went to King Diamond.
Did they like try to hug you? What happened?
No, they were just like, so like everyone was packed in real tight because they were trying to get close to the stage, and this guy was just kind of like flopping around.
Flopping around. He's a
Yeah,
fish man.
imagine standing
A fish
up
man.
the most not effective way possible.
You know what made me like that? Not Molly. Salvia made me do that.
I see.
Salvia made me do that. It made all my limbs really heavy, and it felt like I had.
He may have been on that.
Weights.
I don't know.
I don't know. Molly is
Molly's a hell of a
Molly's-
drug. Do not do
It's
drugs.
one of those. It's one of those drugs where, well, I think when people say Molly, what they're talking about is they're talking about MDMA, which is the the active ingredient, if you want, in ecstasy, right?
Right.
It's one of those things where
I think Molly's like the shitty bootleg version, right?
no, what's Molly is supposed to be pure MDMA. As opposed to
Oh.
ecstasy, which is MDMA but cut with a bunch of other things. But you know that people are fucking cutting that Molly with God knows fucking what. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Do you want
Like-
to come to the platform and just have this conversation?
We have a podcasting room.
Yeah, but what if it's night?
All right, I'm coming. basically what I'm saying is that guy, yeah, maybe he took quote unquote Molly, but he also probably took like a bunch of fucking heroin and
Like, I can't
methamphetamine and shit, too.
imagine doing hardcore drugs and then going and seeing King Diamond. He burned his grandmother alive on stage. It was fucking rad, don't get me wrong, but just like, that doesn't seem like the right time to do drugs.
I'm sorry, what do you mean he burned his grandmother alive on stage?
He stuffed his grandmother into a coffin and set it on fire, and then opened the coffin and there was a corpse.
Oh, that's no, that didn't happen.
No, that 100% did happen and was rad.
I can't think it really was the guy's grandmother.
Okay, no, it was an actor playing his grandmother.
Okay, so right, so she, yeah, right, she fucking, it was
essentially, he did halfway through the set, he did a magic trick.
It was a swap-a-roo, and she wasn't in the. I get it.
Yeah.
But can I ask you an important question?
Yeah.
Why?
It makes sense in the context of about 2 albums.
Well, like, what's the concept of the albums? Like,
so
what's going on?
He's in. There's 2 albums, starting with Them, and then Them 2, where the grandmother is like the antagonist of like a horror story.
Oh, so this granny is like a bitch who like gets what's coming to her.
Yeah, but then she's okay.
So she doesn't actually die in the fire?
Yeah.
So 2 albums about an evil grandma.
And I feel like there was another one.
So it's like a story.
Yeah, no, they're all concept albums once he split away from doing the satanic stuff.
Okay.
He does concept albums that are horror concept albums.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
What do you think about my grandma emote?
It's good.
You like that? Do you know the story behind that emote?
No, I don't. Is it the juicy pussy?
No, it's not actually nothing to do with juicy pussy.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the gift sub, Morning. Morning as fuck is how I read that. I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to read that.
Do you want to hear it? Do you want me to tell you what happened there with that?
Yeah.
All right, so this was Too Many Games, I think like 2 years ago. So you would have been there, I think, right?
Okay.
You were probably at that.
I think I was at that one.
And me and some of people from the community, the mods, mods were there. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Remember how there was like a Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah, there's one
the
like across
center?
the street, basically. Yeah.
And I got like this like fruity cocktail that had a cherry in it.
Sure.
And somebody at the table had asked me if I could tie the cherry into a knot with my tongue.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing.
And I did it because I can do that.
Rad.
I have the ability to do that. Now, I think actually I'm cheating because they say that you do it with your tongue, and I know that happens in a JoJo episode, doesn't it?
No, he's just like that. He just
doesn't he tie a fucking like a cherry stem?
He puts 2 cherries in his mouth and he goes
and then they're in a knot.
No, he puts them in his mouth. He puts them on his tongue, and then he juggles them with his tongue, and goes.
And then that's it.
Yeah, everyone's like, everyone's like,
why?
Do you think there's something wrong with him? Like, does anyone else find that suspicious that he started acting weird all of a sudden? Everyone's like, no, he's fine. That's how he always acts. And then it turns out it's not. Spoilers, It was an imposter.
Interesting.
No, it's not.
Right. So, I tied it into a knot with my tongue. Now, my drink had also had a fucking orange wedge in it. This was like a hurricane or something. I don't know what the drink was.
Okay.
And I said, all right, so what I can also do, like for my next trick, and I took the fucking orange peel, the rind, and I said, I'm going to tie this in a knot with my asshole.
Right? Yeah, why not?
And at that moment, somebody took a picture of me, and apparently there was this woman in the booth behind me who heard me say that. And this older woman had heard me say that, and there was this, and when we looked at the photo, there was this look of abject repulsion on her face, and just disgust and like fucking repulsion.
Yeah.
On her face, and that emote is Sick Today's rendering of what she looked like in that photo.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably have that expression on my face too if someone just randomly said that.
Nobody has the photo. We tried to find it last time. Nobody knows where it is. But, yeah. So that emote is meant to be used like, you know, that like Twitch default disgust emote. I don't know who that is or whatever. Like the disgust emote. That's supposed to be like my channel's version of that. That's what that was intended for. But it's also, you know, it doubles up for juicy pussy. Sure. Yeah.
Summoned. Go ahead and get your rain going.
Oh, he's here? Fuck.
Yeah. I was just mashing
damn.
it until he showed up.
All right, the rain is out. Rain out. Woo.
And if you ever hear the tinkles stop, start it up again.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Weed.
Weed, Lois. Weed. Funny.
Yeah, that honestly is like
so funny.
They've done several weed jokes on Family Guy.
Oh, Family Guy? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my god, weed is so funny, bro. Weed is weed is very epic. Yeah.
Yeah, weed is one of those things that it's funny because it's mind altering, right? And it's accessible, like drinking, right? Like that's the entirety of the joke. Is that you did something weird while on, and it's not like scary like LSD or like
heroin. Like nobody's making like haha heroin jokes. Like there's no buddy comedy with Seth Rogen that involves heroin.
Yeah.
And like heroin jokes and about how like it's
like,
funny
they'll
to be
make
high on
jokes
heroin.
about like cocaine.
Like imagine they had made like the same types of fucking movies,
but it's with heroin
about
instead.
Fucking heroin. Oh yeah, they did do that. Requiem for a Dream. One of the greatest comedies. One of the greatest comedies ever made.
Everyone had a good time.
Let's shoot up, bro. Heroin. Yeah, heroin funny.
Cool.
We killed it. Like, the other drugs cannot get that treatment. Okay, cocaine, I think, can a little bit.
Cocaine to some degree. Cocaine, but those are always like edgy, efficient businessman does something bad.
Yeah, I had a cocaine is not fucking funny either, man. Like a relative that fucking, got real fucked up by that. You know what I mean? Like that's a fucking very serious drug with very serious
a hardcore ass drug.
Fucking consequences. But for some reason, yeah,
this is happening again.
there are coke jokes and stuff that cocaine gets a little bit of a pass for some reason.
I think because the people writing these things are on coke.
Maybe.
Like unironically, I think that like, you know what I read the other day, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of true.
What's up?
You know how there's a whole bunch of like movies and stuff about like the nerdy artsy guy ends up getting the gal.
Yeah, that lame ass kind of. My mouse is fucked again. You're on your own, dude.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, my mouse is fucked again. I guess I'm buying a new mouse now. This is outrageous. This is now I can't do anything like this.
Those are always would be written by someone who is a nerdy. Like that's our author's self-insert.
That's their like fulfillment thing happening. Yeah, self-insert.
What if instead of being a loser, I actually got the girl? Like no.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything, dude. My mouse is actually just completely not working whatsoever at this point.
That's totally cool. Let's get our bodies and then maybe call it there.
Yeah, my mouse is absolutely fucked. This is really bad, guys.
Oof.
But yeah, that is one of the most infuriating and annoying and pointless genres of movie that's out there, dude. I'm with you.
Yeah, I just never really thought about like, oh, that's a self-insert.
How about the nerdy girl who like takes off her glasses and then immediately becomes hot, and then like she has revenge or whatever or something on like everybody who like,
yeah, was bullying her because
or
she
something.
had glasses and didn't
But it's
wear
some kind of bet.
makeup.
No, it's a bet. It's always a bet. You know how it's a bet?
Yeah.
I bet you we can't make her attractive. Had you considered taking off the glasses? Oh my God, removing the glasses cleared up her acne and changed her bone structure and made her
posture.
blonde and like made her into like the male fantasy because she took her fucking glasses off. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Oh my God, this is getting scary. Oh, here we go.
What the
I
fuck?
brought a friend
Oh,
with
great.
me.
This is happening.
It sure is, buddy. You want to just grab my gold?
Yep. Yeet.
And leave? Yeah. Absinthe says the worst part is that the girls are still hot before taking off the glasses. Impossible. Yeah. Impossible. You cannot be attractive and wear glasses. That makes no sense. What is this madness? What kind of crazy, wacky world are you living in? No way. Impossible. No.
That's true.
Impossible. Crazy talk.
And honestly, like, being attractive for just being a good person or any of that? No. When would that be a thing?
What are you, gay? What does that mean? What? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. What?
Mike, you are the glasses girl, says Tud Toad. I think inside us all is a glasses girl.
Glasses girl lives in all of us.
Just a little bit.
What are you, gay? What do you mean that you're liking somebody for their personality? What are you, gay? Oh, that's good.
Hey.
Yeah.
Weed. I would love to have a career as successful and easy as Seth Rogen's, where I just played the same character in every single movie.
And just say the word weed
and
several times?
Yeah, just walk out on stage and go, weed. And then...
And everybody's just fucking like...
And there's like
standing ovation.
Hour-long standing ovation, and you just bow, and there's roses being thrown at the stage, and then... Like, the curtain falls and you walk off stage.
And someone hands you a fucking, like, $1.2 million check.
Yeah.
As you walk off the stage, you get in your fucking, like, your Lamborghini or whatever.
Rev, literally don't want to be Seth Rogen. Do you know? Okay, so...
Hey, wait a minute. Can I make a bad joke just really quick?
Yeah, go for it.
He's got a cush-y gig. You get it because Kush?
Yeah,
like
no,
weed?
I get Mike.
Cushy gig?
I don't get it.
Because Kush is like a kind of a weed, and then if you have he's got a Kush-y gig, and he's making weed jokes, so it's like a cushy gig. You get it?
Yeah.
It took him a minute. But
yeah, I got it now. It's good.
See, like I could fucking write a Seth Rogen movie. I could write a fucking Seth Rogen movie in 5 minutes. Just give me a fucking line of coke.
Yeah.
And some weed.
Yeah.
And I'll write you a fucking, like, a kick-ass stoner comedy script in, like, fucking under 10 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, how about we stop playing this now? Because your mouse is dead, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I actually cannot continue to play the video game. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to, like, fucking do anything with my computer as it stands right now. So this is, like, a huge cause for concern.
Rad. That's fucking awful.
That's an amazing, like, onomatopoeia cake. I love that. That's perfect for the Seth Rogen laugh.
Yeah.
It's like really perfect.
That's actually it, isn't it?
Like, you can't do that better.
Let me show the art.
I wanted to say this to you earlier real quick, and this is a good fucking topic, like to way to end the stream, I think. Because you were saying, oh man, I can't believe that, because when people see something or they hear music, they're like, oh, these people must have been on drugs. Don't you think that's kind of an insult to, like, the person who made the thing?
Yes, 100%. Yes,
Where
because
it's like-
no one could possibly be creative unless if drugs.
That's so stupid to me. I always hated that.
I hate that as well because it's just like I think that comes from a group of people who are just so fundamentally not creative and do not think and do not do things. And why is that guy's shit-eating grin on my fucking screen again? Mike, can you just delete that?
He means literal shit-eating grin because the guy has feces in his facial hair.
Yeah, can you get rid of that? Like,
I actually can't because my mouse does nothing.
Right, okay.
My mouse does absolutely nothing. It's just fucking going in a little circle in the middle monitor, and I can't do anything with it. So no, you have to look at that. I'm sorry. I would love to comply. I would love to help you, but my mouse just fucking like gave up on life. It's not. It's totally done.
Okay, great. Hey, how about I show some art?
That I'm not gonna get to look at. Cool.
I would send it to you, but that wouldn't work either.
Oh, you know what? Wait. I blew into the mouse hole, and now it's working a little bit.
Yeah, how about you use that technology to? You need
Delete.
to probably get a new one.
I deleted it. It's gone.
Thank you.
All right, now I'm gonna go over to the Twitch channel so I can see the cool art that everybody made.
So there are some minor spoilers to the most recent episode of The Town of Nowhere that are going to come up.
Okay.
One out of the 3 is spoilers.
Okay.
Just in case if anyone wants to avoid that, I'll show the other ones first and then that one. So the first one is from What the Doot, and they did a little song based on The Town of Nowhere. So I'm going to play that while we look at the other art.
All right, I'm gonna listen to the stream then.
Okay. This short one too.
God, my audio sounded like shit all night, didn't it?
No, it's not that bad. This is really good.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Like, people have started doing music for it, and it's so fucking cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, isn't that rad? Oop, just in case if that's copyrighted. Thank you, What the Dude.
That top line melody is such a hook. It's like it's got such a hook to it.
And it is like bit crushed right to the right level. Like that old
where
school...
it's like it's got that vaporwave, which is what the thing looks like, right?
It's CGA graphics. Have you not?
That's what they used? No, it's not okay, but whatever. Listen, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But to me, it works.
Yeah.
Like it just works.
Yeah, it's meant to mimic. Here, I'll link it. Nope. That's
I would like, yeah. Like, if this thing doesn't have a title theme, that seems like a fucking.
That one's really good.
Really good contender for like an actual title theme for this.
Let me switch over to the next art. I sent you a link of like just Google with a bunch of different CGA art. It's like what old Apple IIes and stuff like that used to run as the palette. They had like 4 colors, and it's meant to look like that. Just because like that's what I grew up with to some degree. Like I've got an Apple IIe somewhere around here.
So I think the art that I'm looking at is from the article that we were talking about before.
But it's also a JoJo thing. These are characters from the last half of part 5 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
But he's putting septic tank in, he's emptying the septic tank in the pool.
Yeah, and actually this is more or less accurate that the guy is, and I think I talked about him. The gimp suit guy I mentioned, yeah, with the sugar cubes, the guy that's got the septic tank. And then what is he doing? Well, he was thinking about like going and taking a dip, but then one of his cronies is like throwing shit into his pool.
Wait, no, hold on. It's turds and pee.
Turds and pee, Excuse
specifically,
me.
Yeah, specifically.
That is his boss too. This is accurate.
Listen, I don't get paid enough to go swimming around in no doo-doo.
Thank you for the art. Barrier trio struck a pose. Thank you. And then this last one is spoilers for the last session of hardcore spoilers for the last session.
I'm not gonna look at it then.
Okay.
I'm
but
actually gonna not look at it.
Very good. I'll let you know when it's done. Both you
right.
and everyone else. Here's some art from Zachariah Ribbit, and it says, "I cause problems on purpose," and he's doing a little dance. It's great. I love it. Thank you. And I'll click away now. Okay, cool. You're good.
Yeah, but there's also a stream delay, so I have to wait a little bit longer.
Okay, cool. I pulled up some CGA graphics at the same time.
All right.
Hate this guy, but love this art guy. For reals.
Oh, I see what you. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, I never played anything like this, but yeah, I see it.
When I was growing up, my mom worked at the school, and they still had old school computers at the computer lab.
Mm-hmm.
And so just while I was waiting for her to finish up in school, I'd just sit in the computer lab and play ancient fucking games.
God, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. And
Mike is older than Rev Queen of Waffles, but I never.
This is the Texas education system where for some reason someone was like, you can't throw that away. This ancient awful computer that can play Frogger, and that's about it.
Yeah.
You know.
So they used the sound font that they would have used for these games.
It sounded very, very similar, at least.
That's fucking cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's that era.
Mm-hmm.
You literally can't throw those old computers away. They're filled with mercury. Ask Mike if he's Carcat. He doesn't know who that is.
What's a Carcat?
Carcat's I think we talked about this last time on when we were playing Terraria, and I said he's a troll who's got, so there's 4 different relationships that trolls respect, not just love, but they have other meaningful 2 or 3 person relationships, right? Carcat is
Joe Exotic.
No, I compared them to Pokemon and Gary and Ash being a
relationship. This is Warhammer?
No, this is Homestuck.
Oh, Warhammer, Homestuck. It's all melting together.
But yeah, one of the characters is in a hatred relationship. He fucking hates himself so much that it's its own relationship. And all he does is scream.
Awful.
And he just hates himself, and he yells all the time. And he yells all the time to make up for the fact that he has this self-hate thing going on.
So the person in chat is saying that I'm that?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm that. Yeah. Great. Thanks.
What do I search to get your art?
That's a cool thing to say that I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag Jabroni Mike art.
Yes. There's Jabroni Mark art. There we go. Got one from Pwn Star Tracer.
Yeah, there's one.
He's a Narcissus from the Greek myths, but in the opposite direction. I guess.
Interesting. You see the bee in Texan while Mike is chilling with the Rancho staff?
Yes.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that style a lot.
I do too. You're just hanging out there with a billion spiders, and I've got gun.
It's true though. My spiders do everything. I don't have to use the yo-yos. In fact, half the time if I'd use the yo-yos, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, you were saying.
Because there's a fucking DPS cap on the fucking enemies or something.
He is in a rivalry with himself, I guess.
Carcat has a complex personality and cannot be summed up in that way.
That's probably, I'm probably oversimplifying it, but he definitely Yeah. No, he shouts a lot, and I think that's probably about the end of the. You are passionate like Carcat. Lots of people are passionate, but you don't just say that they're like other people.
Yeah, it sounds complicated. If it's anything, it's complicated.
It's Homestuck is unnecessarily complex. Thank you for the art, Punstar Tracer. I don't need to look at the trending stuff on Twitter. We don't need to care about that. He wants to hate fuck himself.
Are you talking about Adam Driver?
No, Carcat.
Oh, you said because that's what's trending on Twitter.
Yeah, no, that was unrelated. Yeah, no, Adam Driver is over party is trending, and he's done something that everyone's mad about.
Okay, well,
I'm sure.
I'm gonna. I gotta pee.
Okay,
wanna go pee? Let's go.
Why don't we, over, the course of the Earth, both take a piss at the same time?
That sounds really cool.
Why don't we go ahead and
solidarity pee?
Yeah, solidarity pee. Why don't we call it there? Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for enjoying. That was fun. We should do this again once your mouse works.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's back to normal. Just blowing on the mouse hole seems to have fixed it. I wish I had thought of that while we were fighting the boss, but I didn't.
Whatever. So. You should probably get a replacement, though. That's probably not good.
But next time, we should definitely kill that boss a few more times, because then we could craft armor for ourselves, and then we could advance the game from there. So
that sounds good.
That's a good plan. A good plan for next time. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
guys.
Thank you guys for coming out. I'm gonna run an ad and then raid someone. I don't know who's live, so I'll raid someone. I'll see you guys later. Brr.